I think this is my third or fourth oldest game at this point.
Well, I mean, with Monday just restarting, like that probably bumps everybody else up a bit, right? Because it was your
Oh
oldest.
yeah. Well, I guess if you don't include Monday, probably the second or third. Yeah, maybe third oldest.
Unless you're talking like players. I guess Trey and I are still there.
Yeah. So Kudo, it looks like you have priority if you wish to scribe this week.
Oh, I think I scribed like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't move you down. I'll move you down the list then. You scribed last time we played, I think. Yeah.
Matt scribed last time. Kudo was the time before.
Oh yeah, the time before. So wait, yeah, I think I just didn't move you. All right, so I'll put you at the bottom. Ashes, you would be top priority. Would you like to scribe?
I'll pass. I'll pass.
Pass. What about Ophelia?
Pass.
Okay.
I think Matt wants
Linus, would you like to scribe?
Gladly. I was scribe last week, so. But yeah, I'll gladly
Kudo
do it
would
again.
have dibs over Matt then, right?
I think.
Why is my
That would make sense.
thing all weird?
Because Ophelia and Ashley keep passing it up.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
why
would
Kudo was a top because of the passing.
Yeah.
Would you like it, Kudo?
I wish we distributed the journaling a little bit more.
Well,
But
I mean, if everyone wants to pass, we can just not do scribe this week. It's up to you guys.
I
for
will,
the sake of the game, I'd rather scribe than not have anybody do it. So
I'll
I
gladly
won't
scribe
do it, but
Felix, my idea
okay.
was if everyone would pass, I would take it up anyways. I wanted to give everybody else the option since I'm almost capped on story.
What I'm
points.
hearing
Oh, how
is-
generous of you!
But I will do it.
You're so
I will.
selfless.
I'm
You're
hearing
welcome.
I really
Matt
I will
say-
gladly
that.
take it though.
Guys, I'm hearing Matt say he really wants to, and Mikey say he's okay with doing it.
No, there's a lot of passing for all this.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
That's why I assumed Matt would, but
so we'll say Linus takes it, and Kudo will just have you back on top for next week.
I also enjoy hearing the perspectives of other players too. So, but I understand, no problem.
Yeah, I don't want to, like I said, just force people to do it. So if no one, I mean, like Mikey said, he might if everyone passed, I would have given everyone one more option to take it before we said no scribe. So, all right. Well, Linus, you said you take it, and Linus is the previous scribe. Could you give us a rundown of the events of last time?
For sure. So we started mid-battle inside the bunker, and the first hallway we were in, we had one more retriever to take care of. Ashes had it trapped in a force wall. We took a few moments to collect ourselves and prepare ourselves before Ashes dropped the force wall. When she did, I attempted to continue to blast the thing with my shotgun while Kudo ran up bravely as a turtle. He's the bravest turtle I've ever met, and started attacking it. Kevik blasted from a distance, and Ashes launches bolts from her spellbook, attacking the retriever's brain and incapacitating it for a little bit. Kudo brought his slod, summoned his slod to stand next to Ophelia while we finished the retriever off. It eventually was able to paralyze me, and right after that happened, it started running away, but we caught up to it, or everybody else caught up to it and killed it. Unfortunately, it fell onto some pressure plates that triggered the fire-breathing trap and knocked me out again. And I think everybody else, or maybe one other person, got hurt by that thing. So we decided to take a short rest before we did Ashes used the corpse of the retriever to put a steel gate over the the vent that the retrievers came out of. And we are thankful that she did, because it seemed there were more retrievers who were ready to ambush us during our short rest. After our rest, Ashes, I wanted to run across the pressure plates to disable the fire trap, but we decided it'd be safer to just teleport me across. So Ashes used some sort of vortex warp to transport me to the other side, and we disabled that trap. Kevik was able to unlock the door. It seemed like a pretty heavy and pretty complex lock, but he was able to unlock that, and it revealed a hallway with one door to the north and several other hallways coming off of it. Ophelia opens the door immediately to the north, and Frank walked in. We saw another iron golem there, but it didn't seem to be activated. It looked like a room that, or the room looked like it was some sort of a worship room. There was an altar, a magical altar with many markings on it, as well as a lot of spell components. It seemed that the iron golem was being activated through some sort of ritual. We left that room, continued down the hallway. We headed to the east, and while Frank took a look down the hallway to the north, he got close to the door to the north and was disintegrated. Ophelia marked where Frank was disintegrated. It was sad to see our slaw disappear. We continued taking our time down the hall, proceeding cautiously. We found another room. In that room, it was an armory, but interestingly, it seemed like the armory was not aligned with the futuristic weapons and futuristic enemies we have seen in this bunker. It was all swords, axes, scythes, bows, arrows, that sort of stuff. And they were all elven as well. We found some papers that were left by somebody called Hovik Skymus. And I think Ashes remembered that Hovik was a survivor of the army that was slain. He was a wizard friend of the zombie we found in the little house, just not too far away from the radiated forest. We found some notes about him losing all his friends, having to leave the bodies behind. Hovik had cast magic to create an illusion of the forest to kind of protect everybody, but then he returned to find them all dead. He found a way to get past all the golems and a ritual to activate golems, but found it was too expensive and needed more materials. We continued down the hall, we continued to another door, and we found it looked like a bedroom. We found several spell scrolls, which are quite useful, especially for Ashes. And then we continued looking around there. There were a couple other doors that led to look like bedrooms and a toilet room. Nobody was brave enough to look into the toilet, look underneath the toilet to see if there was anything down there. In the final bedroom, we found an entry in a journal about Hovik searching for the final ingredients to open up an archway to get out of the abyss. We headed back down the hallway, leaving the rooms, and as we were wandering to the south, we approached an open room and were ambushed by a bunch of retrievers. And that's where we're at.
Alright, thank you for that recap. So it is the 70th of fall at 11:35. We'll pick things up. Oh, and let me make sure I give you that story point. Alright, so it was the top of the round as we go back to the spider who's about to go. Before he goes, something strange happens. The lights are going to flicker and suddenly go out.
Fuck.
Although
Do we still
I-
have our lights attached to us going off?
The spell book shed the light.
Which spell book?
I believe my manifested spell book sheds light, but let me confirm.
Oh, does it? I see that, Ophelia, you have 5 feet of dark vision. That might be from some ability.
I have the continual light stone constantly around my neck.
Oh, alright.
I don't know what the radius is on that.
I'm sorry. Okay, the book is only 10 feet of dim light, but it does have 60 feet of dark vision.
Should you have night vision at all, Mikey?
I have the continual light stone constantly around my
Alright,
neck.
so you don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision, but I do have that light source constantly on me. And then, like, normally when we're sneaking or doing something, I have to specify, like, I'm hiding it.
Alright, make sure in the future you're marking yourself as a light source if you have that showing.
Sorry.
That's one of the marks on you, just so I remember where
That one?
light is coming from. Yeah,
I mean, you're the
let's
one that
see.
takes it off, Blue Daddy.
I didn't take it off.
Every
Did
time
I?
we switch news, every time
Oh,
we
well,
jump
every
through
time we come
scenarios
to a
and
new
stuff,
map,
I forget to just put it on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to drag the token back out and it comes out fresh. But in any case, the lights go down. It seems like, well, yeah, something happened because there's no more light. Luckily, your light source is still on. This creature starting in your aura has to make a save,
Yeah.
which I think is
Okay.
wisdom.
Good rolls.
So he
20.
is going to make it with a +5, taking 11
dude.
points of radiance. He's sizzled a bit. Let's see, does he recharge his thing? He does.
His wisdom is that was his wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay. Man, these things are resistant to everything.
Udo, you're so right, dude. I just noticed. You're right. That is the second round I dodged.
Hmm?
I said this is the second round.
Oh,
I'm dodging.
yeah,
You
you're,
smarty pants.
You
Kudo.
are
You
dodging.
did it like the
He-
first
he has
round
better
and then you were
memory than
fighting
me.
for a bit, yeah.
So it's going to come at you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Yeah, it'll come at you with 2 of the... Well, it'll start with the paralyzing beam. Blasting you, requiring you to make a con save. To avoid the
Obviously emboldening bond.
paralysis, okay?
Do.
Do you guys remember what their low saving throw is? Yeah, it's a con save.
Was it in?
I think it was in, yeah.
It is int, although they are immune to psychic.
The problem is
That's
that,
Fucking
yeah.
stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, so luckily you do resist the paralytic beam. He comes in with a force leg attack. Missing with the first, as you spin around to throw your shield in the way. Ooh, but 28 is going to hit you.
It will indeed.
So a his leg, his little spider leg slashes your side for 14 points of damage. Luckily, your armor taking most of the hit. That's going to end his turn. The other one was he's restrained.
Con save. I mean, I think I can't fail it. Do you want me to roll?
If you can't fail it, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, the second one is to do a wisdom save. He is going to make it, the +5, but he still takes
Yeah,
half.
damage again.
I think he's stuck in Felix's spell. So he's
That's odd to
restrained.
me, but that's how he's marked. But if my memory is correct, I thought I was unable to restrain my previous round, but he is marked that way.
Well, let me, I can scroll up a little and check out their saves. If you
Because I tried to grip him, and then I failed, and then I did a silvery barbs, and he still broke through it.
Oh, yeah.
Is what I recall.
He crit, and
That's
yeah,
not
then he
right.
rolled 23 with the +6. So yeah, 26, then a 23. Yeah, so never mind. He is out for now, at least. So he's.
Sorry about that.
What are you sorry for?
Ophelia.
Oh,
No, you're fine. Let him come at me.
I don't apologize to the spider. Or me.
Don't apologize to the tank.
Alright, so he's gonna come at Ophelia. Oh wait, recharge. Nope, no recharge on the paralysis. So he's just gonna come in with 2 force leg attacks. Wow. The second one is gonna hit with a 28.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that
rolling
is.
really well.
Holy shit.
16 slashing. Again, kind of
Nice,
cuts your
okay,
side.
fail that.
And a force beam blast. I need a dex save.
I'm gonna emboldening bond this one. Oh my god!
Alright, 22 force damage.
Holy shit! Okay, well that immediately hurts.
Oh, were
real
you
bad.
dodging?
I was.
Oh, but you rolled really bad on both. Never mind. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's. That's what I'm like. Wow, that puts me to 3 levels.
Could give you advantage on a dex save, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so that ends the retriever's turn. Linus. So you are in the web, restrained for the moment.
Yes, I am. I'm going to
Oh, and I do have
38.
the low light on the book, so that's already displayed.
Cool. I do have a light on me, but not a big deal right now. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and
Alright, I'll give
using
you,
the advantage
torchlight there.
Kudo gave me, I'm
Alright,
going to shoot at that spider down south.
this one?
Correct.
Alright. -1?
I have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, the exhaustion. Ugh. Alright, now it's gonna unfortunately ricochet off its armor.
Cool. Well, that's my turn.
Alright, Ashes. So Ophelia's getting a little overwhelmed as the spiders are unfortunately getting past her defenses. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. You were dodging, Ophelia.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. Alright, so actually the second guy would have missed you. So both of those, or the 16 would have missed. You would still have gotten a shot though with the force beam.
Okay.
Uh,
That still leaves me at 3 levels of wounds.
the first guy still did hit you. He rolled
Yeah.
really good twice.
Okay.
Alright, so sorry, Ashes, go ahead.
Yeah, which of these looks the most damaged? I see that this one has 2 levels of wounds, and my book could see if this one does. I can
Yeah.
mostly see this one. I just can't see the icon.
This one looks like it's more damaged. It's got
Okay, so this-
several holes in its armor from
Also-
shots and searing.
Does my book see anything in that room that's of significant weight?
It hasn't warned you of any dangers.
Okay, I'm not. Yeah, that's not what I'm asking about. I
so
was just one. Yeah.
with its limited intelligence, it would probably have told you that that is some sort of mess hall. It looks like it's just got a bunch of tables, but it doesn't see anything obviously like useful or hindering.
Intelligence. Okay. All right. So let me just. I'm gonna try and put a. I don't know. I don't have much left, and I don't have any. I guess let me try a. See if frostbite does anything to these guys. Did I try that before? No, that's a con save. That's why I didn't try it. All right.
If you want, you can try to use an int, or what is it? I think it's Arcana to try to know more about these.
Is that an action?
It is. I think it's a bonus action.
Then yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so give me an
Arcana
Arcana
roll.
check. Yeah. DC is 24. Oof. So now you are not sure what these things are. You wouldn't have
Roll a
any
4.
extra
All right.
knowledge.
Then yeah, I've got so little left. I'm afraid. Let me try a. We know they're good at con saves. We know they're immune to necrotic, and I think they were immune to poison. And they're immune to psychic, and that is literally everything I have. Yeah, I don't have any. Is this guy up on the wall or is he on the ground?
They're both on the ground right now.
So I would have to tumble to get through him, and I've already used my bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna step forward and put Blade Ward on. Is that a self cast? It's self. Never mind. I can't help Ophelia. Sorry, guys.
Maybe
Literally.
just a cantrip while you think about it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. None of my cantrips like work here. Okay.
Good
So.
dodge.
Yeah. Let's see. And I have nothing in the ring that helps. And what do I have here? Yeah. And how tall are the ceilings?
10 feet.
So I can't fly over this guy either, because he's pretty much up there at the top, or at least moving in and
No,
out
you
of the
can
top.
fly over him.
I could.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
only like, I mean, he's big, but he's not tall.
He's gonna kill me after I do this, but I'm gonna. Can I get to fly over him and end right here behind him?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'll go here.
Oh,
And do-
though, sorry. The retrievers do have a reach of 10. So this guy
Okay.
here
Can I fly to here
would be
and stay
threatening
above
you.
him?
Yes, you can do that.
All right.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah. So for my, I think I'm gonna try to do a thunder wave and try and hit them. I think I can do like a downward cone. Ooh, I'll put it
Alright.
right.
So you blast a thunder wave, I assume just on this one to avoid hitting your ally.
No,
Or are you
I was
gonna-
gonna try to hit it downward in like this kind of direction.
Thunder wave is not a cone.
Oh.
It's like a
That's
square
right.
that's
It's
next to
green,
you.
isn't it? Okay. All right. So then, if I do 15, I have to hit Ophelia.
Yeah, that would be partially Ophelia square. Now she is dodging, so she would have advantage on the save.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk friendly fire. I'm not in this battle.
It's I'll.
Yeah.
Never mind. I can't say anything. I was gonna just let
There,
you know
how about
I have
that?
movement bond and stuff too.
Sure. I'll say that you can
Is it
kind of
down-
fire
like a
over her.
downward? Sorry,
All right.
guys.
So go ahead and link the spell. All right. So thunder wave. Oh, I thought you were doing like beam or something. Because thunder wave does a 15-foot cube.
Oh, it's a cube. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then
So that would hit her as well. You could just drop it on this one under you, or you could blast down with a cantrip.
no.
I
I'm
need an
sorry.
action, though.
I'm just gonna dodge. Sorry. I'm
All right.
sorry.
So
Not that I
you-
don't know my abilities. It's that I can't use any of them because they're all
Kudo.
spended.
That's fine.
All
Just
right.
think about it before the next turn. See what you can do. Go ahead, Kudo.
You see
I did
Kudo.
last round.
You see Kudo reach out with a clawed hand and try to grip this one in front of Ophelia.
All right. Once
so-
again, using your what telekinesis?
So, yeah,
All right, 24.
outpacing him.
All right, so he has to make a strength check. Is it spell attack? I thought it was just a. I might be mixing up my spells, but let me
It's pasted there.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Ability check with your spellcasting ability. So you would use charisma. You wouldn't use your attack. Basically, you're
Oh,
doing a
that's correct.
charisma versus his strength.
Oh, that's not good.
16. All right, so he makes a strength check on the save. He fails with a +6.
Oh, thank God.
He is suddenly gripped by you, freezing up.
Oops. And then I'm going to push him out of it, just a little bit, and then pull him back just to the edge of the spiritual aura.
Alright, so you use your ability to move him, you said out of it, and then pull
Yep.
him back in, which will proc a saving throw. Wisdom save. Alright, so, he fails. Taking 18 as he is seared by the radiant energy, gaining a 3rd level of wound.
Okay.
What else?
He's still up.
He is, yes.
All right, and then you see Kudo. Hold on a second.
Just blowing up my screen with
Yeah.
red circles.
So you see Kudo draw a quick circle, and he's going to quicken a fireball.
Alright.
And it does go around corners, I believe.
It does,
So, and I didn't see anything too valuable on those tables, right? Or I didn't see anything on those tables, did I? Is it mess
no,
hall?
it just looked like a bunch of wooden tables.
Okay, no like arcane books and stuff like that. All right, so
No one,
I will expend.
I was gonna say,
Go
as
ahead.
far as you know, no one was reading arcane secrets at dinner time. There was no books on the tables.
These guys aren't that cool. All right, so I will cast Fireball with a Quicken. That's 2 sorcery points, and I'm expended pretty much.
Alright, I need a fireball sound effect. So these two are caught in the blast, having to do a dex save. The first one is gonna.
And this guy
roll-
is restrained.
Yeah. So this one rolls a. Well, he makes it with a +8 because I'm not supposed to tell you what he rolled, and is blowed up for 17 fire, putting him to a 2nd level of wound. The one down here is restrained, so he has disadvantage. Dex save. Oh, it's a good thing he did. A success turns into a failure as it cannot move to get out of the way, and it is blasted for 34.
Still up? Kudo. Oh, thank God.
Falls to the ground,
and-
sizzling.
Kudo is not going to leave this guy's reach, but he's going to shift over here, making space for Linus in case he wants to try to get out. That's my turn.
Alright, Kudo's turn ends. Ophelia, what are you doing?
Is drinking a potion now an item
It's
interaction?
a bonus action.
The bonus action. Okay. Oh man, I'm so close to the perfect action economy of what I want to do. This is a little tough here. Oh.
Life's tough.
Yeah, sorry. I was really hoping it was a bonus so I could do 2 things at once. Okay, now that one's gone though, you know what? I'll risk it for the biscuit. This is probably... No, I can't use telekinetic to push him back 5 feet. That's not gonna work. Okay. Going to, fuck. Sorry. I'm going to just down my potion of greater healing.
Alright, so you pop your potion off your belt, quickly consuming the contents. As healing
It's a
energies
4d4
run through you.
+4.
Yep.
Okay.
16.
That's not a bad roll. Alright, so that's my bonus action. I want to keep this guy's attention on me, so I'm not going to dodge. They're invincible to psychic. Is that what we said, right?
You asking me? Yes. From what you know, they are immune.
I'm kind of just like talking to myself as well. I'm sorry. Yeah, they were immune to necrot.
Now the tables in the other room are on fire as smoke is filling the area in there.
I am going to use a Blessed Strikes of a Sacred Flame and hope it hits.
All right.
I know they're kind of good at it, but I don't have anything in base for a save.
Oh, but a natural 1. So he is blasted with radiant energy, taking another 9 points.
I am definitely Blessed Striking that as well to add another D8 of Radiant.
All right, so an extra 4.
And then that was my bonus. I'm gonna just try to get up a little bit and just create that little barrier between them. And my turn.
All right, the retriever up here is going to roll to recharge, but he does not. He's going to go for Kevik. 2 force legs attack. Oh, crit. Sorry.
Wait,
Kevik.
Lou,
Oh my god.
sorry, this is
Hold on.
important. Did that one we killed, is that the one that casted the web?
This one casted the web.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
All right, go ahead, Kudo. What were you saying? I know what you're going to say.
Kudos. Yeah, Kudo sees his revenant friend in trouble, and you see some silvery barbs cascade over him, protecting him. And I'll give the advantage over to Linus, using my reaction, unfortunately.
I have no opinion. That's fine. It's just things are happening. All right, so the spider.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry. What? What do you mean? I don't understand.
No, I'm being silly. I'm complaining about silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs?
Yes.
To be fair, I told you to ban the spell.
I know. I'm not mad at you. Not at all. It is completely my fault, and my monsters in my world just never crit anymore. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. All right, so let me do the reroll. Force leg attack. Oh, is gonna miss. Kevik has a feeling he somehow just avoided a lot of danger. But a 23 will strike him with the second attack. Oh wait, his AC is terrible. Never mind, he gets hit with both. I forgot Revenants don't have good AC.
He's still fucking dead.
But no crit, so that's good. So he is hit twice for 25 slashing. And then a force beam blast. He has to make a dex save. Which he will fail, just barely, taking another 27. Giving him another level of wound, and ending the spider's turn. Kevik is like, you bastard. And he has regeneration. So he gains some health. Then he takes his gun, starts a blasting. Second attack will strike, shooting the creature for 11 piercing. It's like, these things are tough. Baka, 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 baka. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, that's it for Kevik. And a new round. The Retriever, starting in Ophelia's area, has to make a Wisdom save. Oh, it fails, taking another 17. Then, just to roll for its Paralyze Beam. It recharges it.
shit.
So
Kind of fucking him up right now. Just saying.
yeah, luckily he's not that smart. He would definitely try to paralyze Kudo. Instead, he's going to try to paralyze Ophelia again. So I need another con save. As he blasts you with his paralytic beam of death.
He's immune to the laughter. Yeah, you should be laughing. Emboldening bond.
Yeah, he doesn't like your jokes. Good emboldening bond, because that pushed a failure to a success.
Oh.
You,
shit.
yeah, you
That's pretty good.
resist. Here come the force legs. Oh, and you throw up your shield, blocking both. And you're not dodging this turn, right?
I am not dodging
Yeah,
this.
so you just rolled crappy. That would be it for him. Linus. What are you gonna do?
Oh man. Since this dude over here has a bunch of cover, I am
You would, yeah.
unfortunately going to turn around and focus on the one that Kevik is
He's firing
attacking.
at. So you
Yeah.
add your shots to the mix. Firing
level
off
my
your
shotgun.
shotgun. Oh, -2. No, that is gonna miss. Once again,
Man,
would have hit,
I wish
but
I had
the-
advantage.
yeah.
But I do have advantage, but
I mean,
sometime in the web
You
I
can
don't.
do steady aim, you know.
Yeah, I
Restraint.
have.
Oh,
I'm-
you're
I'm
restrained, so I guess it wouldn't
so,
matter anyway. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get out of that web, but I guess you can't because you're too weak. All right.
Nope.
So that's it for Linus. Ashes. What are you gonna do?
Only thing did someone move me?
No.
Because I ended my last turn down here, I thought, or no,
Well,
did
then
I?
you moved back and you said you were
Okay,
dodging.
that's right, because yeah, I was trying to be creative, and then I learned new things about my abilities that have never come up before, and had to regroup. So. The one here by Ophelia is still alive, right?
This one is, yes.
Okay. And- Yeah, I'm just gonna. I can't leave his reach. I get silver, not silver box. What's the cantrip? Mind sliver.
All right. That is psychic damage. You know he is
I
immune
know.
to
I
that.
know. Or I could do poison, or I could do necrotic. These are the options.
All right. So you attack it with psychic energy. Luckily, its in save is pretty crap, so it's probably going to fail this.
Yeah,
Yes, it
Yeah.
fails with a
It's like
-4.
Yeah, this
No
was the-
damage, but it does have that -D4 to a save, so that could come into
Yeah.
play.
And I don't have any bonus actions.
So yeah, it kind of twitches a little as the energies affect it. Kudo.
You see Kudo reach out again with his clawed hand, his brow furrowed in concentration as he tries to grip this one that Ashes just kind of slivered.
You're just begging to pull aggro, aren't you? All right, let's see. Wait, not a save. It is a.
Want to roll me a
Shit.
D4, Ashes?
Oh yeah. Wait,
Since
that's
it's
the
slivered?
saves, isn't it?
Thought
thought,
Mind Sliver. Oh, it's only to saves. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. So strength check. Let's see. Oh, it fails. Well, there go all my good rolls. A +6, so
Alright.
you would once again grab it.
Pushing him out and then pulling him out back in just to the edge of the aura.
How far can you move him when he's grabbed?
30 feet.
3 feet? Okay. So yeah, that would be 20. Alright, so wisdom save. As you force him out and back into the burning. Okay, he's gonna fail. So Ophelia, I need a damage roll, please.
Oh, sorry.
As he is once again seared by your energies for 18.
That's so good.
Alright, anything else, Kudo? Or I should say, what else?
I'm going to duck behind this wall so I don't get freaking raid. And what else can I do? No, I think that's it for now. Little
Dodge
bounce.
action?
I used my action.
Oh, did you? What did you do?
Telekinesis.
I thought that was a bonus action.
You're
Or
thinking
no, it's an
of
action.
yeah.
So, how'd you do the fireball the round before? Did you quicken or something?
I quickened it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Ophelia.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Knowing that he is now restrained.
It's twitching. Trying to move as Kudo's crushing it. So you would have advantage, and you do
not
still
trying
have
to move.
ashes affecting its mind. So
Yeah.
it does get that D4.
But if you don't use,
Uh,
if you don't,
The
do a
web is
save on
magic,
your-
right?
Or go ahead, Ashes.
I was just pointing out that he'll have to save at the beginning of his turn if you don't
Oh.
use up his save. So
And actually, you know what? He did use a save because he saved against your
Real.
aura, yeah. So that would be gone, the D4. He failed it anyway, but yeah. Go ahead. What are you doing, Ophelia?
That web is magic, right?
Yes, this is magical.
Okay. Well, seeing that Linus is too weak to help himself,
Oh, shade.
seeing everything that's going on, he is just going to dispel it as his main action.
Her main action.
Yeah.
All right.
So not gonna wink.
So
Yeah, level
Ophelia does a quick chant as the energies are dispelled.
He is then going to back up. Hold on. Before she does it, actually, is that a line of sight? Like, would Kudo be in the creature's range if it's like going through the wall like that?
Would he be in its range? What do
Reach.
you mean going
In its
through
reach.
the wall?
So,
Oh,
like,
like
if
if
I
it
were to
was
pull
one
him
square
5 feet
forward?
yeah.
Yes.
But it's like tough, right? But that's like around the
There's-
around the corner.
Technically, there's no cover for melee attacks, and he would have line of sight on him, so yes, he would be threatening him there.
Okay. All right. Well, knowing that, yeah. I will look to Havoc to the north. And I will yell out, "Havoc, get yourself to safety!" As he suddenly feels himself be ripped back 5 feet.
Whoop. He kind of looks at you curiously and says, I'm holding the line up here. You guys, don't worry about me.
Oh, okay.
I can't die, remember? He gives you a wink.
And then I guess I did do a main action. I am going to go up in the
Alright.
front of this thing and then stand right there to deal action.
Alright.
I'm gonna
So-
move up and around, actually, like this. Like that. Okay.
Alright, so that ends your turn. The creature up here is going to... I believe you just spelled his web.
I'll move 5 feet more. I had the movement.
So he is going to start chanting again. Wow.
I'm going to counter this. Can I try to identify it first?
Sure. Give me, well, alright, you have Arcana training. You know it is a level 2 spell he's casting.
There's no way I can tell more than that if I do a roll, or no roll.
No, the only thing is, well, okay, I think I was supposed to have you do a roll to see, but yeah, you would just know it's a level 2 spell. You wouldn't know what spell it is.
Okay, I don't want. I know it's probably web, but the thing is,
What?
web is surprisingly good, and counterspell is now a con save. Is that correct?
I believe so, even for the lower level spells.
Okay, I'll counter it. I'll try to count. Oh, it
No.
does not even save anymore, is it? Because it's lower level.
Well, that's the old version, I believe. Because that one has the ability check, right?
No, doesn't matter. I'll try it.
Alright, so it will make a con save. Oh, it fails. Rolled very poorly with a +10. So it, as it's
Wow.
casting, you throw your claw out and kind of just rip the magic right from it, disrupting the spell. It is then going to go along the ceiling above you guys. It used its action, so that's all it can do. Kevik is going to go as it crawls over him and fires up at it. Deca, 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 deca. Pew, pew. Oh, and they both bounce off his shell. He curses. New round. The retriever over here is still restrained. Wisdom save. It's going to fail, taking 21 searing damage, gaining a 3rd level of wound. It recharges its paralytic beam again. And it is going to blast. Well, does it have a line of sight of Kudo? Actually, it does not like being restrained. It would. So Kudo, it's going to blast you. I need a con save as a paralytic beam grazes you from around the corner.
Okay. Emboldening bond on this.
Okay. Oh, good roll. Forgot you had
Good
good
roll.
con. Alright, so luckily you resist. Then it's going to take 2 force-leg attacks on Ophelia. With disadvantage, that is going to miss the first. Luckily, the disadvantage prevented a hit. And it prevents another hit as the creature struggles, but just cannot get a clear shot with all these all this telekinetic force wrapping it up. All right, Linus. From down below, the creature skittering over you, now threatening your casters.
I'm going to steady aim, so I steady myself, raise my shotgun, point up at him, and pull the trigger, aiming for his thorax.
Alright,
Oh, that's the wrong
Happy
one.
roll amazing.
There you go. That's the one I wanted to roll.
Alright. Yeah, 22 will strike it with the first, or the only shot.
Cool.
Blasting
And,
it.
there we go.
Alright, 34. Nice shot.
And does the sap weapon mastery apply? Because
What does sap
24
do?
rogues get that. It gives disadvantage to that creature's next attack roll.
Does the shotgun have sap? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they gave weapon masteries. Well, I guess it makes sense in the new rules. Alright, so yeah, that would apply.
Yeah.
Like anyone who has proficiency gains the weapon mastery, right? Doesn't have to be a
It's
fighter.
only a few classes. Fighter, ranger. Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. Oh, not everybody gets it.
Oh, so would you not get it then as a rogue?
I do.
He's a
as
rogue.
Yeah.
You do get it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought it was only certain classes. So the rogue does get it with like a shotgun. Oh, rogue is
with,
one of the classes that gets it. I see. All right.
Yeah.
So yes, he is
Cool.
sapped.
It's like Una's been getting the weapon
Cool.
up on Geiger.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. So ashes.
Mind Sliver. I'll do this one that's in the hallway here with us. Hello.
Sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
Mind Sliver on this one here in the hallway with us.
All right. So you chant once again, attempting to affect the creature's psyche. In save. Oh, it rolls a negative with its -4, and
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
freaking out. It's a bzzz. All right.
And I'm within 10 feet of it now that it's down here, right?
Yeah, you are in the threat range.
And I'm just gonna fly over it, but stay in its threat range.
Oh, it's on the ceiling. You could run under.
Oh,
it,
then
though.
I'll walk under it.
Yeah. All right. So what else, Ashes?
I have nothing.
All right, Kudo.
Udo just realized something, and he'll reach out towards this retriever over here and try to grip it. But because it's an ability check, I'm going to apply emboldening bond to my check.
Oh, there you go. So you release the other one, gripping the one up above.
I don't think that's going to make it though.
12.
12.
Well,
fail.
we'll see how he rolls. Strength. Oh, no, he would definitely beat you. So you pull at him, but he digs his pincer things legs into the walls and is unaffected.
I'm going to move closer to him just so I'm not in view of the other spider. That is my turn.
Okay. Ophelia.
I'm putting up my arms like, nah, you want to come at me? See, nah, just me and you, mano a mano. I'm gonna go just straight up going for ham here. I'm not dodging against this dude. I'm gonna use
Alright.
another.
He is
Sacred
no longer restrained. All right, so you taking a risk.
I don't care.
Hurling
Taking a risk.
Sacred Flame with a dex save. Ooh, yeah, with a +8, the creature dodges to the side, easily avoiding your Sacred Flame.
It was worth a shot. Bonus action. Oh, this motherfucker! I can't really do the little dance thing because of his reach. Can I like pull him towards me? Like, is that a thing? Like, and then get him on top of me and then move back?
You can, yeah.
Telekinetic. I'm ripping him on top of me. Like, I want this dude in my face.
All right, he will fail his strength save. You just can't end your turn on top of him, or else you fall prone.
And then I just come back here and I just keep pulling him further into the room, just me and him, and that's my turn.
All right, the retriever up above is going to fail his recharge. Who's he mad at? Well, Clank just hit him really hard. I'll say Kevik yells at him, "You're fighting me!" What's your AC, Clank?
17? 16.
Alright, I'm gonna give Kevik a persuasion or intimidation to try to get him to attack him instead. Oh, no, he completely failed. Alright, the spider goes for you, Linus. Starting with a force leg attack. Ooh, 27.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, so he stabs down, grazing your shoulder for 9 slashing. Second force leg attack, 23.
Well, that's also gonna hit.
Doing another 13 slashing. And then a
Just so you guys know, I did link it before. I think this is pertinent. Is the
chat.
protective bond?
Oh.
No, this is a thing that like it's when they're taking damage, we can teleport to
All
each
right.
other
Yeah, you
and
can
take
do
that damage, so we can spread it out. Just so you guys know, because
That's if
Matt
you
was
have
messaging
emboldening
me saying-
bond.
yeah, if you have emboldening bond, I'll link it one more time. But I think that can be like extremely useful if we can try to like, just in case anybody
Spread out
wanted it.
the
I do
damage.
think it's important to know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Reminder. Force beam shot. I need a deck save. This should be your bread and butter. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not good.
It should be. It should be.
You, yeah, I know. I totally jinxed it. You have evasion, right?
Yeah.
All right. So luckily, you do take half damage, 15 force damage, as you tumble the wrong way and are clipped by the blast of energy. Ending his turn, Kevik says, "I said, fight me!" Backa, 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 backa. And once again, they all just bounce off, and Kevik yells, "God damn it!" Ending his turn. The retriever, starting in the death area over here. Wisdom will fail. Now, I used up all their good rolls. So go ahead, give me some burning, Mikey.
Oh, right, dude. I keep forgetting. Sorry. Fuck, man. I'm off today.
Too busy interrupting me. All right, 13.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm sorry.
All right, so it is going to lunge at you. Oh wait, does it get its? Oh, it does. Well, this one keeps recharging its thing, so it's gonna start with a paralytic beam blast. I need a con save. See if your luck holds out. I just jinxed you again.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Emboldening bond?
Okay.
Oh my god!
The DM jinx is real. Sorry, I shouldn't take joy in this. Alright, so you become paralyzed.
Fuck.
Alright,
I didn't think that this was going to be a thing. I'm gonna...
like, I'll just solo the spider. Ha ha ha. Sorry, go ahead, what are you doing?
There's nothing... I literally don't think there is anything I can do.
Alright, so that
As a
will...
reaction, right? I don't... Sorry, hold on. I really don't think there is anything I can do as a reaction. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is. That would also cancel your aura.
Like, I don't have any... No, I really don't. And you took away the story point usage, didn't you?
Yeah, there's no more story point rerolls.
I have nothing, yeah. Okay, that
Alright.
hits.
So he is going to force leg, and that is going to auto crit with a 29.
Yep.
Doing.
Let me take off my aura.
Let's see.
And 29 damage or 29
No.
to hit?
It's the hit. With the auto crit, that's going to do 22 damage on the first strike.
Okay, and what's the paralyzed symbol? The little handicap dude thing?
Yes. Very inappropriate.
That's what the symbol is!
I know. Second foreleg attack. Oh, 21 actually misses you. So that one
Wow.
just slams into your chest plate and luckily does not pierce it. Alright, that's going to be it for the retriever. That could have gone way worse for you. Linus.
I'm going to I guess I won't study my aim. Do they have a 10-foot reach or a 5-foot reach?
10-foot reach.
Cool. And I'll scoot down there, see if I cannot see Ophelia still. But I'm going to level my shotgun, point it at this guy, and pull the trigger.
Blasting him. Alright. Are you doing... Oh, no, you moved already.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
jeez. Alright.
Jeez.
So you
Yeah.
shoot the wall next to him as he moved unexpectedly.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Ashes.
Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna bonus action disengage and move another
Oh, there
5
you go.
feet.
All right, Ashes.
Do we know how much trouble Ophelia is in? She called out or anything?
I don't think she yelled because she is paralyzed technically.
I can't move, which I would assume would be speaking.
That's
But-
right. Then I guess I would just mind sliver this guy again.
All right. So save. Int. Oh, he fails once again. So yeah, he is affected by your mind-affecting power. Anything else?
I wish.
All right, Kudo.
All right, Kudo's gonna look around the corner. Can I peek around the corner?
Yeah, you can move your
without
token to peek if you want.
Okay.
So,
All
because you
right.
could
After
see.
peeking, I'm going to cast Polymorph on Ophelia, using my 4th level spell slot, and I'm going to, because she's still up, right?
Yeah,
just paralyzed?
she's just paralyzed.
Okay. I'm going to cast Polymorph and be like,
Wow, you've been waiting
it's
for this.
time. You're very crabby today, Ophelia, and I'm going to turn into a huge giant crab, which is immune to paralyzed. So I think
okay.
that worked. We've done that before.
I thought you were gonna do the T-Rex, but yeah, the crab is probably a good call. Do we have the crab? I think we do.
Yeah, he used it on
Yeah.
Radu a couple times.
Yeah, we've played Crabphilia before.
All right. So shapeshift. There it is. Death
All
crab.
right, you're no longer paralyzed, and I'm going to move back here. I'm going to hold my concentration. So I dropped telekinesis, unfortunately, for that.
Okay, so no more telekinesis. Kudo's turn is ending. Ophelia. Crabphilia. What are you gonna do?
As I speak in Crab, all you hear is like click, 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 and basically being that may be the sexiest move I've ever seen. It's what it's saying in Crab. Okay, where's the Crab thing that I can do emotes? I think we
Thunder
had it before, right?
shapeshifts.
Yeah, I saw. He just linked it to.
Also, if you click on the huge token, it has all
Alright.
your stuff.
Shift, double click. Yeah. All right.
No, there's token buttons if you click on the crab.
Oh yeah, there is. Well, I can breathe in air and water, so I'm totally fine right now. But I'm pissed. I'm clawing this dude.
All right, big claw. Snip, snip.
Ah! Oh, I do have
23.
emboldening bond.
All right, well, 23 will strike with your big claw.
Yep. Okay, I do that.
All right, 37 bludgeoning as you just like snip a bunch of his legs off.
Can I actually, like, as I'm grabbing him, like, think I can, like, crunch him and then just continue holding the dead body in frustration and then travel with him while I'm carrying him?
Yeah, you can drag him around. It will half your speed
Okay.
though.
Oh, really? That's fine, dude. It's worth it. Yeah, I'm doing it. Like, she's not a very smart crab. I have a 1 in. I hit the crab and I'm like, "Rah!"
You're bringing this crab back to the nest. You're bringing the
And
spider
then-
back to your nest.
And then I'm just like, I'm coming! Ah! And then Crabphilia is moving 15 feet towards the door.
Well, you're not until you actually drag it. You move at normal speed, so you can
Oh.
move the full 30 until you start dragging.
10 feet reach, so like I could get the full 30 then, I think.
Yeah, if your one claw is like splayed out behind you, holding onto that thing, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just like doesn't care. It's like, "No!" That's gonna be it.
So the retriever, due to the shotgun blast, is a disadvantage.
I
Oh wait,
missed
no,
this
that
round,
was
so it doesn't-
yeah, that
that
was
was last
around
round.
before. Okay. Does not recharge its beam. This one has not been rolling well for that. Yeah, it's gonna. Well, Kevik isn't threatening it. He did just miss it. He missed it too, though. I think it's still mad at you. So it's gonna come over this way, along the ceiling, and try to attack you with its four-leg attack. Yeah, Kudo's like, don't notice me. Oh, that's true. You did grab it once, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Actually, it should be mad
No,
at
never.
No, not
I
that-
never
not
done
that one.
anything to him.
you.
What? I never wronged him.
Yeah. All right. Well, he misses Clank with the first attack. Second attack, as he remembers, is going to go at Kudo.
Oh no.
It did
Oh.
counterspell him though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you counterspelled him. You grabbed him at one point. Oh, but he resisted. Yeah. You've been trying to do stuff. So 28, I think, is going to hit you.
I'll
20?
28.
I'll cat
Go ahead.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bigger. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Can I use my reaction to take that damage for Kudo?
With
Oh, really?
protective-
Guess?
Protective bond.
All right.
That's protective bond. We can teleport and take damage. Yeah.
I mean, Kudo is not as wounded as you are. All right, so you pop in like, I got this, buddy. And it hits you for 19 slashing,
Cool.
spending your reaction. And it's confused by this, but it does see you as being very wounded. So it's going to fire its force beam at you.
Oh. Darn.
So I need a dex save. Linus. All
Oh,
right.
thank God.
So you go and like do a cartwheel sideways as he just blasts the floor, ending his turn. Kevik, confused by that little display, is just gonna keep firing. Oh, this time he shot it once, doing 8 points of piercing. All right, new round is going to be Linus.
Cool. I'm seeing if I have any good healing potion. Sorry. Nope. Okay. Well, I am gonna start off just by shooting it with a regular shotgun shot.
All right, yeah, 27 will shoot it. Due to your buddy nearby, that's going to sneak for 21 damage. You hit it with another shotgun blast from below, putting it to 2 levels of wound.
And then bonus action, disengage, GTFO. And it is sapped, so it has disadvantage on its next attack.
All right, Ashes.
This is the last one.
Yeah, now you see a big crab coming, dragging the other one.
I think I was kind of asking like the others, but if they
Yes, it is. Finish it.
We got this,
Oh.
Kevik says. Just keep it up. Baka.
Yeah. And how many levels of wound does it have? I can't see because of Kudo's token.
It has 2.
Okay. Thank you, Kudo. Lou swapped the tokens just as you did that. So yeah, now that there's only one target, I'll use the one thing I have left, and see if we can finish him. And I will be replacing the damage with, I think fire has worked okay against them, right?
Yes.
Let's do that.
You're not sure about the other elements, but fire has been working. So
Yeah,
you.
I think lightning was okay too, if I remember. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do the fire.
Oh yeah,
I know
no,
you
that's
can-
true. You did hit them with lightning. Yes, lightning was fine. So you
I might
pull a
just
bunch
get
of spell energy into your hands, thrusting your magic forward, blasting him. Let's see, dex save. Oh, he crits. So yeah, he is gonna dodge the side, but still take 13 fire.
Still more damage than I've done in a few turns.
Yeah,
Okay.
searing him with a flaming lightning bolt.
I'll take flight so that I'm not in other people's way.
All right. What else, Ashes?
No, I don't have anything else.
All right, Kudo.
All right, Kudo reaches up. He's really short. We can just barely reach him, I think. And some electricity will jump from his claws. So I'm going to try to shocking grasp him.
All right, yeah,
With advantage.
29 will strike.
Oh, I should have done ED, but it doesn't matter. 9 damage.
All right, so he is zapped for 9. And
He loses his reaction.
he does lose his reaction, yes.
And I'm just going to run away. You got this, Crapophilia.
Get him.
Is it Cryphelia's?
So he is
You're still
now
female.
kind of looking over at Kudo. And, you see him say, concentration detected. And he points his beam at you. But first, Crabphilia coming around the corner.
Cryphelia sees other spider does not like it, emboldening Bonza Claw.
So 19 just hits.
Okay.
Hitting him
I
from
grapple him.
the south as you clamp onto him.
And you hear Crabphilia go, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa," drag him 15 feet this way.
I do need a damage roll, unless you don't
Oh.
want to do damage.
I do want to do damage.
Alright, so he is crunched a bit as you move back.
And I would move as far as I could, dragging him. So, like,
So 15
I was right next
feet.
to him. So it'd be like, I was right here, right? So it'd be like here, and then I start dragging. So that's 5.
yeah.
And that'd be, what, 15, 25?
Yeah, 2 more squares.
So drag him 2 squares towards me. Yeah.
Alright, so he is dragged along the wall, still kind of holding on as you pull him south and a little bit that way. And he is
And then
grabbed.
I'm dragging that one, the other one. I still have this one, and I'm just like still kind of playing with him, like just slowly crunching my other little left claws. I'm like, ah!
Alright, so that is it for Crabphilia. The Retriever will now turn towards you. And still doesn't get its beam back, at least not the paralyzing beam. So it's going to attack you using its forelegs. Pokes you with its first attack. 17 will strike.
Yep. Oh, not 17 damage.
No, 9.
I just figured you were gonna hit.
9 slashing on the first attack. 23
Yeah.
will strike again for another 18 slashing. Then a
Yeah.
force beam blast.
Yeah.
I need a dex save, DC 16.
Oh. Right, grab
As you're
the
going,
leg,
whoop, whoop, whoop,
Dex.
it's just like spearing you and blasting you.
Emboldening bond this. Oh,
Oh, so
okay.
that would make it so you take 13 force damage. And hold on to it. Kevik says, "What the hell was that?" As that big crab just kind of came out and "Bah." It's like, is that friendly or foe? And he just keeps firing at the thing.
Kudo.
Ducka, 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 ducka.
Kudo will respond, "It's my friend, Crapophilia."
He says, "You got some weird friends, buddy." I guess you inspired him because he just rolled like almost 2 20s. Pew, pew, pew. So he shoots the thing for 17, making some holes and giving it a 3rd level of wounds. It starts to spark a bit. Linus.
Alright, I'm going to steady aim to be sure not to hit my two friends standing in front of me.
What's the range on your shotgun?
40,
Oh, okay.
30. Oh, 30.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I thought shot. I mean, you could just move up, but
I'll drop my shotgun, pull out my hunting rifle now that there's some distance between us, level
no
it out,
scope shotgun.
steady aim, and try to hit it with that. Cool.
All right, so you aim with the hunting rifle. 19 just hits.
It at advantage because I steadied aim, so. But yeah,
Or 20, yeah. So
get the sneak though.
that would
Where's
be 35. As you shoot it right in the face, more parts break off of it, and it is very wounded looking, but still holding on.
And I will say, finish him, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Ashes.
I'm going to fly south.
Down the hallway.
And I guess I would go down below him since he's up.
Yeah.
And then,
You see this gigantic crab. I guess you've seen him do this before, so you'd probably be like, oh, it's his polymorph spell.
alright, and then I guess it's... I will try to do a thunder wave. I'm probably gonna hit the crab.
You could just blast Thunderwave above you.
And that would get both of them?
Well, it would hit. There's only one left.
Oh, sorry, this one doesn't have the X on it for me, so I thought, and I saw
Oh,
3
weird.
levels of wound, so I thought it was still up, because I just came down around the corner and yeah. All right, so I wanted to make sure I could see the scene before I decided what to do. But yeah, if that one's on the ground, then like.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
crab's kind of dragging his corpse around with
Okay,
it.
well then yeah, I'd go straight down then.
All right, so well, you blast straight up above you.
Straight up, yeah.
So Thunderwave, that is a con save.
It is the only first level spell I have prepared that does damage. Because usually she just shields and armors with first level.
Oh. 16 will fail. So you did get him.
Let's see if the thunder works.
13 thunder. The explosion happens and it's gonna fall down. I need a deck save.
Oh, it's gonna fall on me. I still
Oh,
have
yeah.
movement. Can I fly out from under it?
Am I technically holding it still?
I mean, it would be pretty sudden, so you probably have to. I guess you're holding it, yeah. So maybe you just rip it forward as it goes falling.
Like-
down.
Or just hold it above her? Like, yeah.
Just I don't know if you can hold that thing up. These things are pretty heavy. But yeah, I'll say you just pull it forward as it falls, saving her from it falling on her. And that is going to end combat.
Can I just sit
Okay.
there while everybody else is doing stuff and just keep like alternating left and right crunches and like enjoying like just kind of crunching them up and making them little balls?
Well, they're made of metal. It's probably going to be hard to actually crunch them with your crab hand.
Okay. I still want to just keep like
This is
trying
no
to do it.
joke, and he's a
I
giant
mean,
monstrous crab.
maybe you're like pulling pieces off of them and yeah, like ripping things up. Sure.
I will telepathically link to Craphelia and be like, do you think while you're still in this form, you could plug up those holes with their bodies?
I
Take their characters.
look at you confused.
Oh yeah, you need to know my language. Never mind.
Yeah, the crab just having fun.
I will.
Now the crab's looking around trying to figure out why it's hearing voices.
Can you?
I'll gesture to the body and gesture for Craphelia to follow.
Knowing that, like, that seems simple enough. Yeah, she follows.
Give me animal handling. Oh, it's finally used. Just kidding. Fine. So you're dragging them, and what are we doing with them?
I'll point at like the open holes that the vents, and point at the vents and the the spider bodies, because we plugged one with like a expensive spell, but maybe we can plug the others with like their remains. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you think you would understand this, Crabphilia? I'll leave it up to you.
If he's just trying to be like super simple, like point to the body and point to the thing and trying to like direct me with simple basic motions, yeah.
Alright. So, where are we dragging these bodies? Into the other room?
There's a vent here, and I think there was a vent. That's the vent I know of. Is the vent in
You've
this
seen
room.
vents in most of the rooms because it uses the vent system to, deliver air to the place. So most of these rooms do have vents.
Oh, we need air, actually. That's true. Although, I don't think this would, like, block the air, but... Yeah.
No. It would... Yeah, no. Plugging up, like, a vent a little bit with these things is probably not going to block it. Alright, so... Crabphilia is putting some spider bodies in the vent. Sure.
And I guess if we have some bodies that aren't being used, we'll collect essence from one of the unused bodies, I guess.
Well, I mean, you can collect essence from all the bodies, even if you put them in the vent.
Oh, let's do that then.
Alright, so...
As long as you're being like really like explicit and directing me on what to do, like she would be like, okay. But like you'd have to be like point to the body and like you were doing, and then like whistling or motioning, like yeah.
Alright. I question this, but I'll allow it. Fine. I'm not sure you could train a crab to do this easily. But you would get the components. That would be 45 Maho of Retriever Essence. COF
Nice.
14. And
Sweet.
things seem quiet now. You were a little afraid more of them would come out of the vents, but so far no more have shown up.
That's light on myself.
Alright. Does Ashes have anything to say?
Linus and I were discussing that if we can find some tools or a lab in this place and make some ink, then I can copy the tiny hut spell, and then we can maybe get some rest.
That'd be awesome.
But we need to find alchemist supplies or lab. Yes, that's been our limitation in the past.
Yeah, this area has several labs, including an alchemy lab. You don't think it was set up as part of the original place? Maybe by that wizard.
Okay.
Good old Hovik. Thank you, Hovik.
Yeah, that means the tools are more modern anyway.
Cool. Well, friends.
So,
Yeah.
Lou, again, for describing per level, what's your gold cost or component cost or ink cost?
It's the gold
Is it 50?
cost. I think that's what it is for wizards. It's either 50 or 100. I always forget.
Well, it's your system because
It's
my wizard
it's the exact
needs
same.
no ink. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever the book
okay.
says for the gold cost, it would be that in Maho for ink. Which I want to say is 50 gold per level.
Then I need 150.
Of the
Whatever.
magical ink.
150. So do I just need gold or do I need ink?
You need
Because last time you said that
150.
your system was using the ink as the components or the cost.
Yes.
yeah.
So we need 50 magical ink, and then
We need 150 gold.
So when you're in a
pieces worth of
city,
magical ink.
if you're in a city, you can replace the ink with gold because it represents you buying the ink from people. but
Okay.
in the wild you would have to have the ink.
So if Linus can make ink, because we have tools in a lab here, 150, then I could scribe the hut in 6 minutes.
Might not be a bad idea to seal ourselves in and try to rest, Kevik says. You fleshies have looked better. He's already fully healed from his regeneration.
Right.
That crab is
Nice.
freaking me out. Are you sure it's not going to clip me in half?
Can I?
Okay.
You just
I'll
said
let
you
that
can't die.
door.
What do you care?
I'll let
Says
go
it,
of concentration.
So it doesn't mean it
before you
doesn't
let
hurt.
go, right before you let go, I'm gonna rush at Kevik.
Oh god!
And it's just like
He
poof.
pulls out his rifle. It's gone mad! And then suddenly, the crab would disappear, and Ophelia would reappear. And she's looked better. Luckily, she's no longer paralyzed. Enough time would have passed.
I just look at Kevik and I'm like, what's going on, Kevik? Why you got that gun raised at me?
He rolls his eyes and puts his gun on his back, just walking away. Comes and leans against the laboratory table over here. Alright, so what are we doing? Are we trying to rest? You said you're taking an hour first to make this ink, right?
I have to take an hour in order to gain the knowledge to be able to make the ink. Let me make it real quick.
Oh, because you can do,
There.
or tool, yeah. So this does call out skill or tool. Okay, so we're gonna try to pass an hour.
Ophelia, step in here so you can shut the door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Passing time. If you want to do something, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Udo is just trying
What?
to rest.
To
And
I would like to resummon ink. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, I can't do that as a ritual, can I?
I think you can actually.
Oh yeah, I can.
It just
Okay,
takes an
yeah.
extra 10 minutes.
Yeah. So while he's doing his preparation for the tools and then the actual ink creation himself, I can resummon ink. I do have the charcoal and incense.
Okay. Kudo, were you saying something too?
yeah, I'll just try to. I'll try to take a rest and fill up my blood vial. Or
Okay. Linus, Ophi.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just seeing
I
if you
am,
wanted to do anything.
Resting, and you see me digging through my little pouch of coins to find a spirit that knows alchemy tools.
Okay.
And I start talking or
Did
focusing
we
on
have a long rest today or a short rest today?
that. Yes.
No. Yeah, did we?
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
didn't help. It didn't help some of us, but yeah, we rested before.
Because
before
I'm
we,
showing 0 out of my 10 hit die, and that doesn't sound quite right for a short rest.
I'm sure we've rested at least once, if not twice. Only short rests, though.
Yeah, I didn't think I used all 10 of my hit die, but
Like,
I'm not.
did
You
we
probably
rest?
used 5 because
No.
we
We used one because we didn't rest above after the fight above because we were standing in the irradiance. So yeah, we came down, had the fight
So-
down here, and then rested. The first fight.
what I was saying over the past few days, we've had a lot of combat. So you probably used all your hit die on the previous day, only recovered half, and then used a bunch.
The new rules say you get all of your hit die back.
Yeah, you get all 10 back when you long rest.
And now
How do you want me to
think
handle
about
that?
it-
Because I think I goofed and I don't know how to fix this.
Now that I think
I mean,
'Cause I don't think.
all
I
right,
used
odd
all
or
10 of my
even.
hit
I'll
die.
do the
but-
quick and dirty. Odd or even.
You still there?
Can you not hear me?
I
he
hear
said
those.
odd or
you.
even.
Odd or
Call heads or tails.
even. Heads
Yeah,
or tails.
odd or even.
Hello?
Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry, it's weird. I had to reconnect.
We can hear you this entire time. Can you hear us? Is
Yeah,
the big
I
hear
can
us?
question.
hear you now. I can finally
Okay.
hear you.
All right, I said
Okay,
odd or
sorry.
even.
Odd.
All right. So yes, you would have. I don't know, half your hit dice, I guess.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, Lou.
Sure.
And I just remembered
know
the
what that means.
last session we said that I had dismissed Ink because I didn't find him useful in the battle up above, so I don't think I needed to spend those components to call him back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
It's hard to remember that stuff between sessions, but I know we discussed that last session.
all right. I think I do remember you dismissing him. I don't. Did he get killed?
He was just going to get irradiated, so I like put him away.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Okay. So the hour and 10 minutes, or I guess the hour, would pass. So go ahead. You guys can spend a short rest if you want to.
I would at the end of that 10 minutes extra, use my 2 bombs of peace that I have to give the rest of the party free HP back, but I don't get that.
Okay. So you do some healing with your channel divinity. Because those are channel divinities, right?
They are correct.
The
Can
upside
you
to
link?
being out,
Go ahead.
the upside to being out of magic, since I didn't do any damage, they never bothered to hit me.
Kevik says, well, I couldn't hit shit either, so I know how you feel. Could you link Bomb of Peace?
I can indeed.
Bomb.
Pretty nice, dude. It's the only, like, ba-bam thing I got. It's real nice.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
like,
know why they made short rest healing stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
Because that's
see.
I will show you that where it is I get my things back on my channel divinities on a short rest now.
Oh no, I know that part. I know
Okay.
that about priests. Alright. There's some good rolls in there. Alright. Well, yeah, like I said, the hour passes. You would gain from the Bombs of Peace. And from whatever hit dice you spend. Things seem quiet. Kevik would say, I wonder if we killed all of them. I would have expected them to try to come in here by now.
I wouldn't count on it, but perhaps some of the barriers we've put up have helped.
It's a little bit unnerving having all the lights out.
Should we, I don't disagree with you. Do you think we should continue on, or
Are the lights out in the
take
street?
an hour?
Yes, the lights seem to be out all across the base.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe it
Sorry,
lost.
you were interrupted.
Oh, just like maybe it lost power or something. Go ahead,
Gotcha.
Linus.
Do we want to continue to hold up in here, and I can make those inks now that are required for Ash's little hut,
I don't
or should we continue clearing out the rest of this base?
I will be of no use
think
to
our
you
allies
if
are-
we encounter more danger before I
Cool.
take a long nap.
Well, then I'll. Yeah. Kudo, did you want to add anything?
Ophelia, are you still so severely wounded?
Oh no,
Are you
I
just
am
pretending
just
to
at
be
one
that way?
level. Yes, yes.
He's
sorry,
limping.
update.
He's like one of the soccer players. Just falls on the floor.
Just
Oh.
no,
my-
I'm at
my
one
leg.
level now. Sorry. I'm still wounded, but I am, I guess, winded. I guess is the correct term. And then emboldening bonds also.
Cool.
Kevik
well, then
says,
let's.
Or go ahead. I'll talk after you.
Let's hold up here, and I'll get on working on those inks.
Well,
Sounds like a plan.
yeah, if this place is sealed, I see no downside in letting you magic people regenerate your magic abilities. I mean, we're
Awesome.
not in a hurry, right?
I don't think so. By the way, Kevik, I believe this pistol is yours. I didn't realize we were, you were going to be coming back, and thought I might get some use out of it. I would hand him back the pistol that we found on his body.
I wondered where that went. He pulls the revolver out, like spins the barrel. puts it in his holster. Says, "Well, I appreciate you giving it back. That was mighty kindly of you."
Yeah.
Let me see.
Cool. So-
Do I have a reputation tab somewhere in this fellowship ledger? People?
You.
Renown, there it is. Okay, we added one.
Yeah, renown.
Where's Kevik? Is he in here?
Doesn't look like it.
Damn it. How do I add Kevik? Can I add Kevik? Oh, I can. Down here. Alright, so... Oh, you did it already. So I'll say, because of you giving him the pistol and you guys helping him, he'll gain a level of renown. Or the group will gain some reputation.
Sweet.
He is still indifferent. But he's a little bit less indifferent. Just a little bit
Yeah,
less
we're-
indifferent.
We're really trying to work our way up from a negative reputation, I'm sure.
After you, fucking shot him and left him in a ditch. Or stabbed him and left him in a ditch.
Yeah,
That was
sorry
Arch.
about
That dude's a dick, okay?
Uh-huh.
He needs to forgive and forget.
I like how in Baldur's Gate, like if one of your characters is
Oh,
an
no.
ass, the other character's reputation isn't affected.
The notes gave me an error when I tried to put in something. Oh, maybe because I put +1. I bet you that's why. It thought I was trying to do a weird formula. Alright, so I'll just do 1. Instead of
You can
+1.
do a backtick in order to put a +1. I'll do it for you.
Alright, just so I remember, like, why he had the reputation gain. Okay, so time is passing quietly. Go ahead and convert whatever number of components to ink you want.
Precious, how many inks do you want?
150, please.
You don't need more than that?
Well, I mean, if you'd like to make more, then you certainly can do so, and then I'll be able to scribe some additional spells. But to get us in that hut, I just need 150.
Arcane components, eh?
Now, who's giving these arcane components?
We have a 300 in the bag of holding.
Alright, so you're using those.
365. Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, you get your inks, and I think you scribe almost instantly. That's one of your things.
It'll take me 6 minutes for this one.
Yeah, so you just quickly write all these spells into your book with very little effort. And you're gonna do the hut.
Yeah, so then I would, as a ritual, because I have no spell slots left, I would immediately, after it's added to my book, I would immediately cast it. Let's do, yeah, like over here.
Go ahead and place the 10-foot radius,
10-foot
just in
radius.
case it becomes an issue. Yeah, I believe the hut is a 10-foot radius.
Okay, let's do here. Well, wherever I can get it where it doesn't overlap with tables.
The
And
table
golems
just
and walls.
the table explodes in a shower of splinters.
I wish we already got all the good shit off of it, right?
No, it's fine. You're fine.
Okay.
All right.
Or we could even like push the table against the wall, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, why don't we do a break here? Because I assume you guys are gonna push for a long rest at this point, right?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So yeah, let's.
I have a question for you, Lou, but I assume you want to go get a drink or take a break. So, while we're on break.
It's fine. You can just ask me. What is it?
So during the last combat, you you gave the awakened mind or the manifest mind an intelligence score, and I guess
Aren't they
it's too
supposed to be
low.
not that smart? I
It
remember us.
doesn't say anything. It does not give it an intelligence score. It just says that I'm manifesting the mind of my awakened spellbook.
Oh, that's
And like it had
lovely
never come up
vague
before.
from
So
them.
when you indicated that it wasn't intelligent enough to like respond to specific questions or like strategic requests,
I thought
I
part
like
of the description says it gives a very basic description of an area. I mean, if you want, you can link it. I could take another
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
I just
Yeah, that-
remember it, because yeah, it doesn't seem like they gave it a consciousness, but for some
Yeah,
reason
I mean,
it can
it is
give
very vague.
descriptions.
It is very vague, but it does not give it stats. The closest thing to giving it stats is it calls it awakened, and I guess other awakened things have stats, but I don't know.
I guess it doesn't say for sure. It just says what it can telepathically see and hear. Yeah, I mean, usually that would be based off of like how smart it is, how it would describe things.
Which like awakened things get, I think, what, an int of 10? I could be wrong. But again, this does not. Awakened items, usually it tells you what the stats are, you know, and this doesn't. So.
Alright, I'll just check the internet.
That's
See
actually
what-
what I was trying to
see what
do.
the
That was what I was trying to do on some of my rounds, but I didn't find
DMs.
anything conclusive.
Yeah, see what the DMs of the world say.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it couldn't communicate aloud, and I knew I couldn't look through its eyes, but I thought I could ask it specific questions.
So it doesn't possess its own intelligence. It's an extension of the wizard.
Okay. Well, that's
But
Okay.
so how is it? So how are you describing what you see to yourself? Spectrum Mind can see
yeah,
and
that's
hear.
kind of weird. So my understanding was it's not a manifestation of my mind. I awakened my spell book, and this is a manifestation of the spell book's mind. That was my understanding from the class descriptions, but I don't know how that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can cast from it as if it's me to a limited extent. The thing is, it doesn't say that I know what it knows or see what it sees. It says it can communicate with me telepathically. So to me, that makes it seem like a different consciousness.
Yeah, but it says it's an extension.
So I wouldn't expect it to have my int, but I guess I thought it had reasonably average int. Or, I mean, it does. I don't know. It doesn't have an int stat, so I don't know what that means.
I like that ability as a player. I dislike it as a DM.
Well, because they didn't give it enough clarity. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean,
Oh, it's also like invincible, basically.
No, it's not, because you can only cast from it.
Well,
the number
you
of times.
can dispel it, but other than that, yeah, it's kind of invincible.
Yeah, if I
It's basically invincible.
well, but you don't need to dispel it or kill it, because I can only cast through it the number of times equal to my proficiency bonus, and then it's useless, and you can come kill me. And if you destroy the book that's on my body while you're at it, then you've killed the awakened mind.
Well, then
It's
either
basically an invincible scout.
its only weakness is either you run out of spells or
No,
it gets
it's
dispelled.
not I run out of spells. It's that I run out of. I only get to cast through it like 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh,
And I
right.
let it.
So either it's you can.
That's why I didn't utilize it in these last 2 combats.
Yeah, but
I had
there's
only
no
just
way
pulled
to destroy it other than actively like killing you or like destroying the book.
Well,
or
there's
like
other magical
dispelling.
effects that have to be dispelled to get rid of them.
Yeah. Not many that shoot spells through them though.
Well,
It's-
that's just me being able to shoot from a distance. That's still me shooting the spells and using my resources.
Yeah.
So there's still very limited
I
resources.
think it's very powerful. That's just my opinion. Yeah, everyone is. There's a bunch of people who are like Manifest Mind is weird the way it describes it.
Yeah, I agree. It's
You have
ambiguous.
to kind of make stuff up. Like one guy is saying, doesn't actually describe to you. It kind of gives you sensory data, which is like, well, why didn't they just say you can see through it? Yeah, it's weird. But anyway, I'm gonna go take my
I just
break
feel
now.
like sometimes, like when I am trying to be creative or I am trying to use an ability that sometimes it's an ability that I thought was valuable enough to actually be a major point in me choosing a class when I created the character. And sometimes mid-combat, mid-turn, I'm given like new rulings or information, and it throws me. I don't know how to, like, I'm like, okay, what do I do now? You know?
I don't remember giving you a new ruling this game.
It suddenly had a low intelligence and couldn't be specific. In
Well,
how it
that was
described.
just me not understanding how it works because it's poorly described. Are you
Oh no,
blaming that on
yeah,
me?
and well,
Like,
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just.
really, I don't really
That's
know.
what I meant. Was it was new to me because I was trying to use it in a way I had used it before, and so it threw me for a loop, and that's why I asked for clarification. But I didn't. I specifically didn't ask for clarification during the session or during the combat because I didn't want to take any longer than I had already taken. Because I
Yeah,
was,
well-
I was trying to be strategic with what I had available to me, and everything I tried was like, nope, that doesn't work. So then I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna step back and do nothing.
I think the problem with it is just the ability is not well described, so it is confusing.
Is everyone back from break now?
I didn't even go on break yet. Has it been
Oh.
10
I didn't
minutes?
even get
And
his
that's
break
why I
yet.
said you should go before I ask my question. See, I never know when is a good time. I avoided saying anything in combat, but I wanted to understand.
Alright, well, let me just go get a drink. I'll be right back.
I'll allow it.
Shut up.
what a shut up, man. I've never heard Lou talk to me like that before.
I just feel like whenever I try to be creative, I get shot down, and I know that that's not the intention. I kind of feel defeated sometimes.
Have you tried being more creative?
No, I'm being less creative these days because I
Huh.
don't want to.
Well, that's your problem the whole time, Miri. There you go.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen as much anymore because I'm not trying to
So
do anything
It's
interesting
Sunday.
anymore. Anything fun.
in Sunday's game, I tried pulling some crazy shit, and Lou's just like, no. And I'm like, fuck, I tried. I transformed. We're fighting Mana Storm elementals, and I transformed into them as my changeling and tried getting them to target inanimate objects, enemies, before I settled on, okay, well, let's make them rally back and forth down a hallway. And then
Alright,
the
I'm back.
first person I chose was Nate. So I transformed this elemental, and I'm like, threat identified, attack the fairy. And then they all turned and just started blasting Nate.
Oh, and he
So you
shot him and
set
crit him.
them on your own ally.
I tried. So like they were targeting
I mean, it
Matt's
is
character, who's a small child and was weak, and I'm trying to get them, like, again, I had already tried 2 other rounds to get them to target other things, whether inanimate objects or enemies, and they were like, no. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna bounce them back and forth at the end of this long hallway we're fighting in, and Nate's character was backed up at the far end of the
Well,
hallway.
you told them that they should stop attacking the intruders, or like that the threat had been neutralized, and they're like, we can still see the intruders right in front of us.
Okay, and then I tried getting them to attack the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, which they knew they couldn't do.
They didn't try
Cool.
to attack it.
We are we
Let's talk
trying to long rest here?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Please.
Now that Lou's back.
Yeah, we were passing time. So,
Cool. That would be awesome.
again, let me know if you are doing anything.
Yeah. Nothing.
Ashes, you got the 350 maho of ink, magical
You
ink.
gave me 350.
Yes,
Okay, then and that includes the 150 I just used, right?
yes.
Okay.
So
Thank
then, yeah, you'd have another 200 of ink for future scribing needs.
Which I
Okay,
have.
so-
I have other scrolls to scribe, so I'd probably scribe some during this rest.
Yeah, sure. You
let
got
me-
time.
I don't want to figure it out at the moment because I actually did want to do a quick conversation.
You would just have to figure it out before the time has passed, what you're going to scribe.
Okay, well, then, see, no, Miriam's brain doesn't work like that and does not want to hold up the game. So I guess Ashes will do it on another rest instead. Because
Okay. Well, what conversation did you need to have? I guess I'm not understanding.
Okay, you said that to tell you if we wanted to do something during the rest.
Yes.
And I was saying that yes, there's someone I want to speak to. And then Clank popped up with the extra components, and so I said, oh, well, if we're resting for 8 hours, then, then she could do some scribing as well. And I was going to do both, but then you said I have to figure out exactly which ones I'm scribing before the end of the rest. And I know in like 5 minutes you're going to say the time has passed. So that's, I can't think that fast. I can't go reference my scrolls and figure out which ones fit the amount of ink I have and everything without feeling anxious. So that's what I meant. I'm just going to skip it this rest if you need my answer before you pass the rest.
Ashes, did you want to say something? Did you want to talk to me?
I was actually going to ask Kudo a question. I hadn't actually heard if he was back from the break.
Kudo bows. At your service, Ashes. What do you wish to know?
I wonder if you would consider at some point when we have the time copying down your magical techniques for that thing you do. That sometimes when there's a especially brutal looking attack incoming or spell effect, you seem to like neutralize it or cancel it or reverse it. Like she would like you to scribe a scroll of silvery barbs.
I do not have a spell book. I'm not sure if all my spells are.
Scroll.
Oh,
I
I
believe.
can try to do so. I do not know how that works. I am a mere sorcerer. I am not as well read as you are.
Oh, I see. I guess I had understood that magic users could record the magic they know, whether it's written down or they have it in their heads.
I will attempt to do so, but it may take me many days.
Of course. I would expect it to be so. I realize that my strengths lie in recording magic in ways that other wizards do not, but I've known other wizards that cannot do as I do. But yes, in a few days they often can record the magical techniques known to them, and my talent lies in learning from that record if you are able to make it.
When we have the time, let us work together on this.
Very good. I would appreciate that. I think it would be beneficial to all of us.
Kudo bows.
All right. Anything else we need to talk about before time passes?
Before the night passes. So yeah, I would want to send a sending spell back to I think who we were talking to. Can't remember if it was like who we've been keeping updates with, if whether it was Orchard or Sithril.
I believe it was Sithril. I don't know if you've spoken to Orchard in a while.
I think Orchard died.
I don't know if
dude,
he died.
We weren't able to contact him.
But yes, that's right. You weren't able to contact him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Wow, I'm confusing games. Yeah. Okay, I am going to send a sending to Sithril because she had to pull back her troops. Just kind of giving her an update, like, I don't know, however you want to phrase it, 20 words or less. Just being like, hey, we're still good, still trying to find a way back. Just checking in.
Now you know how Mary feels. And she has all the games.
Man, I don't.
No,
Two is rough.
Actually, my
I feel
first
rough with
reaction
two.
was that I thought Orchard was alive in this one, but we've been gone from Isaac for so long, it's possible he's not.
And
Yeah.
none of our sending messages are getting to him, so.
So Sithril will... Or go ahead.
Never mind, you kind of answered. I was about to say, but we've been getting through to Sithril, haven't we? But yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So Sithril will respond. I've abandoned Isik. The Empire actually showed up there, and there's some political squabbles going on. Some kind of fighting is taking place between a lot of the undead there and some of the. Oh wait, she wouldn't have that many words. So she's.
I appreciate that many words you gave us, but you know,
I think
I was about to
that
say
getting
it
close to
after
the
you
end
said
of it.
everything.
Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
doing stuff before the end of the long rest? I'll try to do something too at the end.
Yeah. No, I'm still taking requests as time is passing.
Do you think we would benefit by looking like one of those things? And I'll point to the spider stuck in the wall. Those retrievers, they're quite annoying. I wonder if we could go through these halls under their guise.
Would we
Like
be
baby
able to
spiders.
look bigger like they are?
We cannot. We must stay similar size as we are now, but maybe we could look like baby ones.
Creeps me out, Kevik says, but maybe.
It might not hurt if it's not going to take too much energy from you.
I will do so before we reawaken. This will extend our rest by 1 hour.
That's
Cool.
fine.
Ashes. Should we take some of the 40,000
Well, do
arcane
you-
components and turn it into more ink for you?
Well, I would love to scribe these other scrolls. I have several more that are not of great import to our current mission, and some that are too powerful for me at the moment. I will need more studies before I will understand them. I think it may be more beneficial for us to take the time to study this ritual in progress
Cool.
without disturbing it. We may be able to gain valuable knowledge or even a golem from it. So let us.
I like that
figure
plan.
this out.
Great.
I would
Thank
love a
you.
golem.
Cool.
He's so big.
What's that?
So, in that case, Linus is just going to sit down and start preparing as good of a charcuterie board as he could, set of glasses and all the fine china that we have in our bag of holding.
Do we have fine china in our bag of holding?
Charcuterie party. And remind me, does this group have a way of feeding itself? Or are you ration based?
We're ration based.
Can we even, if we did have the Outlander or or foraging or survival, would we be able to find food here?
No,
in the
but
abyss? Gotcha.
not generally, but if you have like Goodberry or create food
Oh,
and water
yeah.
like spells, you could do those.
Okay.
But all right, so go ahead and spend 5 rations, or I guess 4 rations on yourselves.
Delia looks hungrily at Kudo's magical toe that receiver was able to hit from forever away.
But the time would pass, so go ahead and long rest. And you feel like you have gained enough information to level up with some downtime.
Oh shit.
You would need to do 5 days of downtime. Not necessarily spend them on the 7 days of the week. Not necessarily spend them on leveling up, but just do 7 days of downtime, and you'd level up from training.
Interesting.
So-
So we
Well,
need to get through all 7 days to level up.
Yeah.
Can we do them? Do they have to
Okay.
be consecutive?
Oh, we didn't level up yet?
No, not yet. You are. You have the ability to, given some time to train and kind of reflect on what's happened. I'm trying something new with leveling up instead of just doing it instantly.
And I like it, but I do think that in our current situation in this group that it may mean a little bit of a delay, because while we're not in a big hurry and we may be able to make this compound safe, I don't know if we want to spend an extra 7 days in the abyss if we don't have to.
Yeah, it's up to you how you want to do it. You could just hold on to it.
Maybe we spend some mornings securing this bunker and making it our own, and then spend the rest of the day studying. And there's lots of valuable knowledge here.
Okay.
Well,
But
I
you you are ready to, or you can spend a long rest. So go ahead and do that. Gain what you're going to gain.
All right. And so everybody looks like little spiders now. I'll mark it in the thing. What time was it? 9 a.m. that I did it, or 8 a.m.?
Retrievers.
Yeah, if you took the
Yeah.
extra hour, it would be now the 71st of fall at 9 a.m. Technically, if you do it consecutively day to day, it's supposed to keep pushing back your time. But I don't think you did it yesterday, so I think yeah, it would just be at 9 a.m. right now. So it would tomorrow. You would have to take till 9, I think. It's weird. It's weird how they do it because it's once every 24 hours. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's 8, and if you spend the extra hour, it's 9. Because or else it makes it complicated.
So, friends, do we want to continue studying and developing our skills in this room? I don't mind another day's rest. I still am a little bit exhausted. Or should we clear out this?
Kevik says, I've been sitting around for like 12 hours. I'm kind of restless. I feel like we should at least secure this place. I mean, with the power off, I mean, maybe something could break in, right? You might want to at least see what's... Go ahead. Kudo, go ahead. You go first.
Oh, I just said agreed.
Agreed, okay. He says, yeah, you know, if there's no energy, that means things could be bad.
Yeah. The fact that we were not attacked while we rested is a good sign that perhaps there are no more sentient or defensive beings here. But I do worry about how secure this place is, whether we can be certain that it has been emptied, and why the illumination went away. I think finishing our exploration would be valuable, even if we do decide to come back here and study thereafter.
Cool, let's do it. To the south, then, eh?
Oh, does one of you want to take over Kevik? One less thing to do in combat.
Yeah, I'll take over Kevik.
So you're saying there's going to be combat?
I didn't say that. I said if there's going to be combat.
I don't mind taking over Kevik.
Alright, I will give you control of Kevik. Alright, so you just have to remember to pull him out and roll initiative if there is a combat.
It's the remembering to pull out is the whole problem.
Okay.
Sorry, that sounds really dirty. I'm so sorry.
You knew what you were doing.
I didn't know that time. That was the pure blunder, but I'm not mad about it.
Where are you going?
To the south.
Finally, Link or Linus.
Alright, so you head south through the dark halls. This place is definitely more creepy without the lights.
Would Linus Clank still have the light stone that Clank had?
Yes.
I assume.
Okay.
If our camp is with us, then yeah, but I don't. Yeah. It's not.
Is the camp? Did you bring them in here? I think they were waiting outside.
They're probably outside the irradiated zone.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's finish clearing, and then yeah, we should bring them in sooner than later, though.
All right, so yeah, it looks like this was some kind of kitchen area at one point. There's a horrid smell coming from over here, as it looks like a lot of the stored food is rotted.
I think the fires are out by now.
Oh, yeah, those tables are destroyed. I just don't have a way of representing that, so I'll leave the fires on them. Luckily, the whole place didn't burn down, because you guys kind of left everything on fire. But give me, I guess, perception if you're looking around. Or investigation. Either of those could tell you some stuff.
Everyone?
Whoever feels
Can I never mind.
I do not have emboldening bond.
I was going to cast it, but
So yeah, it judging by how there's a bunch of barrels and like rotted food around, you would guess whoever was here maintaining the place left in quite a hurry because yeah, it's weird that this would all just be left here to rot.
We could look quickly for preserved rations or wine or things that might keep, but I think much of what we find here will be useless.
Linus, so you have 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah, I'm making a macro for that right now.
So there's not much you would see of use. You do notice that most of the crates that are with like rotten stuff in them kind of have like a nasty like black drip from the
Mold.
bottom of them.
Ooh.
One of them does not.
Cool. I'll venture over to that one and take a look. Take a little peeksies.
Alright, so there are some tools in there. Looks like a very nice set of cook's utensils and a bunch of spices like salts and
Oh.
pepper and like other things to season food.
Haha.
dude, Wolf would love these.
I'm going to pocket those and carry them with me. Does anybody else need these? I have no problem preparing food for you all. I really enjoy that.
I would love to taste your cooking. Is there any flour in here?
Does flour go bad? I think it does.
I think
It
can, yeah.
does.
Well, I think
Yeah,
I
bugs
don't
get
know
in it or
about
something,
cooking.
don't they?
I don't
Or-
need I'm not of cooking grade. I'm just looking for any flour.
I mean, there's probably some really old flour in one of the bags. However stale flour would be. Again, I don't know
Yes.
much
Okay.
about flour, but yeah, it's probably no good for cooking.
I will put a bag of flour in my inventory. Stale flour.
Just pick up a sack of flour and put it in your backpack. It's a little
It's
heavy.
a great
encounter-
person.
If we
Invisible
encounter,
creatures, yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's a good idea.
Uh, yeah.
Well.
So what do you want to do?
Let's move along, little froggies. I assume there's nothing in here. we
In
know
that
there's-
room, other than the tables, there isn't much going on.
Cool.
Are there any sounds at all? Like, when the lights went out, like, was there any kind of whirring or mechanical sounds previous to the lights going out?
I don't think so. It just seemed to happen kind of randomly while you were fighting the spiders.
So it was like pure silence in here, except for the movements and things sounds we made and the spiders made before and after the lights going out. That sounds really eerie.
Yeah, so the spiders were attacking, everything was lit up, and then suddenly during the attack, it just kind of went, and just everything turned off.
But like when we first entered before the spiders came and between the spider fights, it was just complete silence.
You mean while you were walking around?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Okay.
There may have been some, like, maybe some tapping coming from the vents every now and then because the spiders were moving through them. But yeah,
Oh,
there
well, I guess we
wasn't
should
there
look
wasn't
into
really
that.
a sound in the compound.
Okay.
It's not like fluorescent lights or anything. They were humming.
Yeah. Well, and I was also thinking any kind of machinery or something like a generator room or
Oh
something. that we
no,
might
not as far as you. No, there was nothing like that.
Cool. Friends, are we ready to open this door, or should we head to the south? Ophelia, do you want to get closer?
do. We might as well not leave this door behind us, especially if it is unlocked.
Cool. I'll check it for traps.
All right, so the door is not locked, and you don't see any traps on it.
I still say Paylor is going to bless you, child. And then before he opens the door, I just want to be extra careful. Emboldening bond on all 4 of us. Just, I want to make
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
Well,
So
I say, Pedro bless you, child. And then I go hide. Actually, I won't hide. I'm not afraid.
I was
Cool.
gonna say Ophelia doesn't usually hide.
No, she's like, eh.
Then I will attempt to open this door.
Alright, the door would open inward, revealing what looks like a bunker of some kind. There's a bunch of beds in the room. Looks like the
Alright.
beds have little foot lockers near them. Looking inside those, you probably find just like scraps of cloth at this point. Looks like no one's been in here a
Cool.
while.
Cool. Well,
Been in here for a while, I should say, because English is hard.
cool. We'll continue on. Hey,
Let's continue.
Kevik says it's nice. It's quiet. A little too quiet. He gets his revolver out, looking around nervously. You would find this door to be unlocked as well, and again, no traps as far as you can tell.
cool. Then I would attempt to open it.
Oh, and these rooms do have obvious vents, just FYI. All these rooms do.
Cool. We'll pass that along.
In this one, you find another grouping of beds with footlockers again.
Alright. Cool.
Nothing obviously out of place, just looking around.
Great. Then I'll inspect this door.
Alright, so this door is marked latrine.
Was the previous latrine marked latrine?
The other one, no, it wasn't.
Okay.
You're
Cool.
wondering, you wonder if maybe this is a more public one. Maybe that's
I
why
like
it's
the communal
marked.
latrine for these barracks. Or
That's what you would guess.
I'll tell everybody to cover their nose, and I'll pull out a little handkerchief and cover mine and open the door.
Alright, so it opens into a small space. Again, with a hole. No smells coming from it. Again, you would assume no one's used it in a very long time.
Cool. Ophelia, you want to stick your head down there and check? See if there's anything there?
You can,
actually-
you can lift the wooden seat up, and it looks like you can climb down there. You'd probably see just a bunch of dirt down below at this point.
I lift this wooden seat up and look down. And I look at Clank and go, it's just a bunch of dirt. I think these people shat dirt. I'm not very
Makes sense.
smart. So this is like, they must have shit dirt, Clank. Your Lioness.
Apparently smart enough to figure out how to block a vent as a crab, though. Not bitter. Anyway, yeah. So
I'm wisdomist, not smart.
was being guided, yeah.
All right. So to the south, there is a door, and it looks like it is marked crops. Crops.
Crops. Oh, interesting.
I like the sound of that. Is it trapped?
You don't see any traps.
Cool. I'll open it.
All right. So there is a kind of dirt area here where you see a bunch of plants growing. At the top of the room, there's a very odd-looking, like, crystal. Not illuminated or, not. It looks out of the ordinary. You would probably guess maybe it's supposed to shed light over everything. Actually, give me an Arcana check, because Arcana or History. If you have both, you'd have advantage. You might know something here.
What is it? What do you see?
So
Ashes, can you take a look at this?
Oh, true. Arcana or Ashes might have those both.
I do not have history.
All right, so you
I
can do
have
an
history.
Arcana. So do you have Arcana, Linus? Oh, okay. I forgot. So you think that, yeah, that crystal up there might be some kind of light source, and Ash is
Oh.
with. Or go ahead.
Kudo would recognize this, wouldn't he?
Oh, you would. Yes, you would. This is, and yes, it is what you think it is, because you came from that world. This is a sunstone.
Kudo looks up, his expression just in utmost surprise. Am I back home? That is a sunstone. I'll point up at the thing in the ceiling.
And yeah, Ash, as I was going to say, you do recognize this as a sunstone, which is a kind of like a crystal that can be enchanted to shed sunlight on large areas, used during the cataclysms to grow crops underground. You're kind of surprised to see one here.
Can I roll a little more for history about that, Lou?
Can you? Did you roll?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'd like to roll.
I mean, you
didn't
could roll if
Arcana
you
or
roll
anything.
higher. Maybe you'll know something else. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not like I have a
Okay.
chart in front of me with all the different numbers and what you might know.
I just figured you might be releasing certain information, like on certain rolls, because you do that.
Yeah. No, you'd probably know what she knew with the 17.
Okay.
Similar.
Have I? How much green leaves and live plants would I have seen living my entire life on the Abyss?
If you were always in the Abyss, probably not too much.
Yeah, so I'm ignoring the sunstone and looking and touching with awe at the leaves.
Yeah, and judging by how these are all, like all these plants are in pretty good health, you're guessing the sunstone was probably active up till recently. Investigation might provide some more info if you look around. Well, I guess I could use the passives you guys have.
I'll use Kenku Recall to get advantage on an investigation check.
Well, I'll just say you would notice that these
Cool.
spires here, if you take a look at them, it looks like they spray out water. So that might be how this place kind of keeps watered and lit up. It might be why the crops are still fresh here. At least up until recently, what you're guessing when the energy left this place. Kevik says, you think maybe us triggering all the traps and golems drained the place of what was left of its energy?
Oh, that's a shame if that's the case.
There
That
it
would-
is. Yeah.
That's quite a theory, but is there a place further down south?
Yes, so the hallway would continue into a new area. If you want to go take a look.
Let us continue. And can you give me some light, 2020?
Oh, did you light up a spell or something?
I had the light spell on.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Cool. Oh,
This place
That
is great.
You look at the fresh crops on the ground. They all smell lovely. Well, they smell like crops, I guess. But
Ophelia's like, yeah.
it's probably
like,
a
it's
breath of
just
fresh
normal
air
crops.
in the abyss, as you guys haven't seen normalcy in several weeks. Makes you think of home. All right, so you're
Oh,
entering
wait.
the. Oh yeah.
Before we get too far, should we move our friends, our camp over here? Before we move on to the next.
wise? Yeah. Why,
So-
why don't we do that?
I just don't want them to
Get stuck out
the
there.
others.
Yeah, they're exposed out there. I agree.
And while we're doing this and walking by, I would peek over at this last door over here.
Kevik says, "Where are they? If you tell me, I can go let them know. Since you guys would all gets scorched by the
Oh.
radiation.
Sweet.
Or not radiation, the radiant energy. He wouldn't say radiation.
Yeah, I'll pull out a map and circle where our campus is staying. We would greatly appreciate that, Kevik.
It's alright. I should be
Yeah, that'd
back
be
with him in half an hour.
Great.
Alright,
Um,
I will
go ahead.
mind link with him before he leaves.
Okay.
How far
Right.
does that last?
What do you say in your manifest mind? Or mind link?
Just keep in touch in case you encounter trouble. As long as you're in 5 miles.
He looks around. He says, "Is one of you talking to me?"
Kudo just wave hi. It is me. Do not fret. Let's
Oh.
continue.
All right. So he'll head back towards the entrance. Yeah, I think he has the card. So. Oh, but he'd say, I bet without energy, I bet the card doesn't even work. I might get locked out.
I guess.
Let us know.
I could put ink. I could ink.
Let
ink
us
by the
know if you
door.
can't get back in.
I can put ink by the door with you. He'll wait on this side. You can give a knocking code if you are on the other side and can't get back in, and we'll come open the door.
All right, we'll test it. So he heads over there. So if you go south here, it heads into another area, which I don't have mapped out, but I do have some notes. You would find a couple more rooms. The first one you'd find is what looks like some kind of workshop where there's a bunch of tools for making ammunition and guns.
Oh.
And-
Shit.
Yes.
this was your this was your request, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was part of the story thing.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Son of
Good
a
story
gun.
point usage.
That was funny.
well,
I see what you did.
You like that?
Also, you find another room which almost looks similar to that garage area with all the, those strange vehicles in it back in the
yes.
in the ruin. Except there's no vehicles here. You would see a couple of elevators that go, look like they go up to the surface, though they're empty. And actually, I'll say intelligence might tell you something here. I don't even know what skill this would be. So an intelligence check. I'll say intelligence or wisdom. You might know something.
I'm going to use a Kenku recall on this. I'll
Not a
go in my
save.
brain. Say, Clank, help me with this. And I'll use a Kenku recall to get advantage. Oh.
Linus just kind of shrugs.
It's because he rolled it as Clank and not Linus. He should have known.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if it's just the two of you rolling, then yeah, none of you would really know anything here. But
Ophelia, do you know
It's not
anything?
really Ash's area of expertise anyway, even for intelligence.
yeah,
Totally.
no, it's,
I can
I
tell
said
you.
intelligence or wisdom.
Oh.
Oh, that's great, dude. Love you. I still know nothing.
Well, I'll say you think this is the area below where all the golems came up. So this might be where they were, basically like where they were before they were put to the surface. But
I
other
will
than
hear
that, the room is empty. Other than these elevators, which you would guess probably go up to the surface as a way of quickly getting defenses up there. There is a third room back here, which looks like a storage room. Inside, you would see 5 of those spider creatures, but they're all inactive. The retrievers.
Well, that's
No power source, no power supply thing.
It doesn't seem like it. Oh, sorry. In the garage, there would be 2 inactive golem bodies, kind of like the one you saw in the lab. So there's 5 inactive retrievers and 2 inactive iron golems in this area, along with the kind of gun workshop and ammo creation area. And that's all you'd find back here.
Interesting.
So just a couple of rooms back past where the crops are being grown.
Should we make sure these things are disabled in case we turn the power back on and they wake up?
Do
you know
to
how?
ensure they're disabled?
Well, we take all their legs off.
Kevik says, I think my
Oh.
gun can disable them. Or my
Wow.
fist. Oh, right, I'm not here.
Yeah.
Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah. Yeah, our weapons can definitely disable them.
I really don't like these guys. They kind of creep me out a little bit.
You have
Give
a
me...
phobia.
Actually, Arcana might tell you something here.
I'm gonna touch Linus and be like, Paylor really needs to guide you on this because you need to understand. Because I don't like these things.
So Ashes, even with a 13, I'll say you do remember that the other spiders were still active when the power went down, so you don't think that's it.
Okay,
No.
hear that. There might be something else going on here because the other spiders didn't go down when the lights went off.
Cool. I mean, this area all looks like storage, so
This could
maybe
be
they haven't been
either...
turned on.
Or, sorry, go ahead.
Maybe they just haven't been activated yet.
If I'm able to learn more about the ritual with the golem in the other room, that may also give us clues to these inactive creatures here.
Awesome. Well, there's 2 rooms left to uncover in the other area before we spend some downtime down here searching for answers.
Well, you did want to
Sounds
make this
good.
place a base.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not if we can not retrieve the power, because I don't think it's as... I don't feel as secure here as I might if we had...
So let's look for a way to do that.
Alright, let's...
It's better than outside.
Yes.
Alright, so there is a door over here.
Over where's here?
Where you are.
Oh, cool. Yes. Yeah,
It
so
doesn't
that-
appear to be trapped. It is marked as prison area.
Oh.
Oh, open it.
Alright. So the door creaks open, revealing
Find
a
the corpse.
stairwell going down.
Well, friends.
I will.
Come this far.
Kudo anticipates that you're gonna forge ahead, and he's going to message Kevik back and to let him know that we found a stairway down and we're gonna go down.
Kevik would he can reply, right?
Yep.
So he would say, it does look like the hatch locks and the card isn't working because there's no power. So he says, can I message you once I get back with your people?
Yes.
All right,
Well, how
I'll
long's it
message you
been?
once, or go ahead.
How long's it been since he left? Perhaps we should go wait for him by the door before we...
It's
ahead.
been like 10 minutes maybe.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it might have been longer. Alright.
No, you didn't take much time looking around. You just kind of
Okay.
casually.
At least we have a mind link. That's something.
Yeah.
And Ink can report to me as well, but Ink is staying inside, outside of the irradiation.
Yeah, he says, well, I will, I'll let you know when I get back with your people, Kudo.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, so it goes down. I mean, this whole place is dark. I would say it's a dark cellar, but you go down the stairs to the lower areas. You would notice, actually, Yeah, it looks like there's some prison cells up ahead. There's one here. And yeah. Alright, I guess those... Never mind, this isn't a prison cell, this is just a door. There's a door
Cool.
there.
Oh, shit.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
I'm coming! she's,
Ashes, where are you?
she's distracted by all this architecture looking around.
I'm here. What do you see?
So yeah, there's a door over here. And looks like a couple of doors down the hallway to the south.
Well, let's open this first door, eh?
Indeed.
So,
Please.
or go ahead.
No, I just said go ahead.
Yeah, so this first door appears to be locked.
You got
Well?
this. It's Paylor's guidance.
Cool, thank you. I'll attempt to open this door. After I check it for traps. No traps.
Okay. So you actually I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna say before you do that, you do notice there are some runes inscribed on the doorway.
Oh, I'll pass that along. As I'm
Oh.
getting ready to stick my keys in, or my little lockpick into the door, I notice those and say, Kudo, Ophelia, Ashes. There might be runes here.
Do I know
I-
what those runes mean?
Give me Arcana.
And use my mage hand. Ha!
So actually, Linus, you know what these runes mean. These are probably some sort of holding runes to hold magical spells, possibly as a defense for keeping people from breaking in or out. Though you think they're inactive. You don't think there's any threat from them right now. Might
Cool.
be because there's no energy in this place.
Alright. I'll tell my friends to back up.
This
I'll
reminds
unlock it.
you a little bit of that disintegration gem with the rune on it, but
Oh,
maybe this
sweet.
isn't as powerful.
Oh, maybe the other one is disabled, but continue on.
Ophelia, you have your little obsidian dagger. You want to scratch these runes out?
I do indeed. Let me, do I see where these runes are, Lou? Like, there are runes?
Yeah, the runes are kind of inscribed etched onto the door.
How far away? Like, it's right up against the door. Like, it's like activating as we're up against it, right?
Yeah, you don't think these
Alright,
are
I-
the Rune Master runes, though. I mean, you
Ah.
can still try to scratch them out, but the dagger you're using seemed like it specifically was meant to handle Rune Master runes.
Oh, really? That obsidian dagger was just for Rune Master runes?
Or
think
a
so?
prison work especially
Okay.
well. And Rune
Well,
Master
I'm gonna
magic.
try it anyways, just to see.
Alright, so you start gouging at the runes. I mean, you probably, like, scratch them up a bunch.
And then they're still there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely isn't as smooth as when you did it to Rune Master runes. Where they
I
just kind
get
of,
a
like,
little,
washed away.
I get a little huffy and just cast a dispel magic on it.
Alright, so you do dispel magic and the runes would just vanish.
I see. Told you, I could totally do that, and just kind of like turn away and just be like, huh, easy.
Cool. I'll attempt to unlock the door now.
Alright, so a 33 would unlock it, and I assume you're going to open it.
Yes.
Alright, so it opens into a little cell area where a bunch of bones are just kind of piled up.
Cool. Sift through the bones really quickly, see if there's anything in there. Well, not really quickly, but
So, yeah, your guess would be maybe they were throwing bodies in here. Maybe they didn't want to risk opening up the hatch or whatever was happening. There's probably about 20 to 25 individuals, you would guess, by the skulls. You don't find anything when sifting through the bones.
cool.
Looks like the bodies may have just been left in here.
Clean before they were abandoned.
Cool. Let's move on. Next door.
Kudo, are you still
Alright.
in touch with our friend?
No longer. It has faded.
Okay.
I believe I gave him false information.
And be like, hey, I'm back. Kudo?
Where I,
Kudo?
where, I
Kudo?
stand, where I stand, I still can link with Ink. But if I move forward, I can't. Shall I remain here while you venture forward, or
You should
Sure.
come with us.
in case Havoc knocks, I want Ink to be able to tell us.
Oh, okay. Whatever you feel is best, I'll link with you.
We don't want to leave our camp sitting above in the irradiation longer than they must be.
It's
I
true.
think if it's locked, they will leave the area. But I'll link with you, and we can relay messages back and forth.
So
Alright.
Ink is listening for a knock, and I'm listening for Ink.
Yeah, that's fair. So this one, you don't actually see a way of opening it. If this is a door, it looks kind of like the other one, but there's no handle and there's no obvious way that this opens, which is really odd.
I'll point that out to Ophelia, and I'll begin looking around for like a panel or something. Or well, actually, I'm just gonna.
You already have guidance on you, because I
Cool.
went up and touched you while you were looking around.
Give me
Kudo.
investigate. Or go ahead.
Kudo would like to do something to help the investigation, and he will take some of the stale flour and blow some of it onto the door. I don't know if that leaves any past marks of greasy hands or whatnot.
Sure, I'll give you a inspiration point and advantage on the roll. That was a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that is really good.
You said investigation or
Yes,
perception?
at advantage. All right, so you would find an area of the wall that looks like it was manipulated a bunch, judging by the marks the flour left. And you are able to slide it open, revealing a panel with a handprint on it. This is odd.
Yeah, it is. And I'll open up that panel.
Well, the panel has like
Oh,
the shape of a
that's it.
hand on it.
Oh, I'll put my hand on it.
Nothing happens.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I think we need
Pro-
to search more and come back.
Wait. He puts his hand on it, nothing happens?
No.
Yeah.
Well, there's.
What happens if I put...
It probably needs energy.
Yeah, that's. You would guess, like the rest of this place, it relies on whatever power source was powering it.
That makes sense.
Sure does. All right, so there is one more door down the hallway at the
Yep.
very end.
I am going to look at that one. Look for traps.
Lane. Linus, wow, I'm gonna touch
Doesn't
Linus again.
doesn't appear trapped. You also don't
Oh.
see any. Well, I'll say if you try the door, it does not appear to be locked.
Cool. I'll open it.
Alright, so there is a bunch of debris and garbage in this one. Quite a large pile of things that have faded over time. This may have been where they were dumping their trash, whoever was here.
Cool.
Although this looks more recent, so maybe the wizard was dumping his trash in here when he was in this place. You don't know.
Cool. And a quick look through the trash. It's all just trash.
Give me a perception check. Not persuasion.
Oh, my bad. I did that last time too.
You convinced that door.
I convinced that trash to tell me where it's at.
So you're looking through the pile of stuff, and you find what looks like a small shovel, like a spade. You know, like one of those small gardening shovels.
Yeah.
It's all covered in dirt. It's kind of weird.
Cool. I'll pick it up and show Kudo and stick it in my belt.
Okay. So you take
Uh,
the gardening shovel.
Oh, wait, hold on. If that is... That's, would any of us recognize it to be like a gardening thing and that maybe it's connected to the crop area?
It certainly could be. It's weird that someone put it in here.
Can I like poke around the trash with it a little bit? Flip the trash over, see if there's anything underneath it.
So what are you doing with? Like, are you trying to dig with it?
Yeah.
Alright, so when you go to dig with it, as you kind of push the shovel into the ground, a bunch of the dirt just moves aside, like a 5-foot cube of it.
Oh. Cool. That's cool.
You think you've seen the spell before. It's a cantrip, but it can be very useful. I think it's called Excavate Earth? Mold Earth? Yeah. The cantrip
Yeah.
one.
Oh, it's on the tool? That's cool.
Yeah, so it looks like when, like I said, when you put the spade into the ground, you seem to be able to manipulate it, and depending on the angle that you dig with, you can kind of control how the dirt moves. It might take some
Cool.
getting used to, but this could be useful.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll toss it on my belt and say, let us move on. And whoever needs this, we can give it to. I
Okay.
feel like Rhea and Ashes would enjoy having it.
You know, I feel like Aleka would really enjoy this for all the herb planting and farming she does.
Who?
Wrong game again.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I will
Oh
message
my God.
Ashes. We're moving to the south. I'll still keep in touch with you, and I'll
Okay.
refresh the link.
Alright, so more of these doors, all of them closed. I guess you're just gonna kind of keep an eye
Open
out
them all.
as you look. Alright,
Yep.
so you start opening them, and they do seem to lead into cell areas. As you go down, I assume you open the others. There's some bones left behind, but so far, yeah, you don't really see anything of much value.
Is there like, there's not like a perception roll to see if these skeletons have anything on them or anything?
I mean, you could go in the cell and look, but it just looks like bones.
Can you detect magic, Ophelia?
Yeah.
You hate to
I
think
don't want to
that
waste.
people were left behind in these cells and starved to death, but that very well could be what happened.
Yeah. I feel like it might be. I don't want to wait the 10 minutes to ritually cast it, so I'm just going to cast it.
We can wait. Why not? Okay.
Yes, it's always nice for a to have a tea break.
Emboldening Bond is currently still going. Is the biggest reason.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, so you're going to cast it normally?
Yeah.
Alright, nothing here appears magical.
I will travel
Continue
at the
while we
front.
still have it up.
Yeah, I'll
Here.
travel at the front with Linus. So his perception or our perception and the 30
Alright,
feet of magic.
So, as you
text.
get towards the end of the hall, you would sense magic coming from some runes on the floor over here.
I share that with Clank. Linus Clank.
Hi.
Okay.
Well, you guys want to step back and I'll approach them and see if they blow up?
Actually, give me a religion check.
Oh, that's actually me. Holy shit. Sorry, it came out. Emboldening
Wah,
bond, I would
wah.
say, for that too. Haha! 9!
Wah, wah.
Tell me, Lou!
These,
All the secrets of the universe!
These seem familiar, almost like you've seen these type of markings before, but you can't put your finger on where.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to use my dagger and just scratch them.
All right. So are you just like disrupting them basically?
I'm gonna mage hand scratch them
Okay.
with the dagger, like from like whatever this distance away. Yeah, so like boop boop boop, 20 feet away.
So you are able to scratch out the markings, destroying
Does that add-
whatever that was.
Does it add charges back into the dagger again?
No, because again, this isn't Rune Master.
Fuck! So it did work or didn't? Okay, it did, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like you destroyed whatever the
Yeah, yeah.
magic was.
See, look, guys,
Whatever.
easy.
Whatever is behind that door may have been very dangerous, or is still dangerous. But let us see.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's kind of impulsive, Kudo. That's a smart idea. I just thought it was the right way to go.
Portals are
Alright.
also curious.
Well, should
Maybe,
we go get the rest of our party and bring Ashes over here and bring the camp down here before we venture into this room?
No, we gotta go check it out. Now that there's no thing here guarding it, like, what's stopping anything from coming out?
Okay.
Yeah,
And Cordos
I'll
are
relay
curious.
I'll relay this to Ashes. I'll be like, Ashes, we're about to enter a door that was protected by runes.
How long has
I
it
do not
been,
know
Lou?
if you wish.
Sorry, and you don't know if I wish what?
I don't know if you wish to come or stay where you are. It is up to you.
Lou, how long has it been since Kevik left?
It's been about altogether, or since you came down here?
Since Kevik left.
Maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes? Wow. We are speedy at clearing these rooms, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't taken 10 minutes to do anything, so it's mostly just walking around and looking.
Okay.
I will upcast Emboldening Bond again,
well,
then that's the time.
What's Ashes saying?
I would tell Kudo, we sent for them to come here so that they could be safe, and if they come to the door and can't get in and have to leave, that's endangering them. I think I should go open the door when Kevik returns. I thought we said we weren't in a hurry.
I agree, and I'll relay what Ashes said to the party.
I think.
But
yeah.
Go. What do you think?
We should definitely bring the party or the camp down here before we open this door.
Okay, so we'll wait like 15 minutes, I guess.
Alright, you
Hello?
headed back, or are you just gonna wait here?
I think we should
How-
keep an eye on this fucking door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna head. I'll tell Kudo via his link that I'm gonna head to the door, and
Okay.
either me or Ink is gonna come running if we need you.
Alright, so
Yeah, the link will fade in
Okay.
10 minutes though. I will let you
Okay.
know. So,
Oh well, then I'll wait. Can I stay in range of you for 5 minutes and then go? Is that would you prefer that?
whatever you desire. I do not care either way.
Okay, then I'll.
We have
yeah,
too
I'll
many
head to
doors
that.
to watch.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't hear from me shortly, then you know something could be wrong. But otherwise, I'll be right back,
alright,
and
so
I'll go up.
That's all.
Nice.
Miss.
time is
What is this door
passing.
opposite? Can I open up that cell?
Sure, so you open up that cell. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there.
Cool. Great.
So you are waiting. It's very quiet. Too quiet.
Not you, motherfucker. The second time you say that, I start to worry.
I was
After
worried
about
the moment we went charging ahead.
After about 5 minutes, you would hear something moving around on the other side of the door.
Okay, that's when I
Ophelia.
cast Emboldening Bond
I guess
immediately.
Linus would
on-
too.
Is Kudo in the area as well?
Yeah.
I cast it on me, Linus, and Kudo, because that's the three of us within 30 feet immediately, like it's like a reaction. And I like looked at Kudo and I do like the little quick mind link thing because I don't have raries up. Like I'm just like mimicking, like pointing to my head, pointing to his, and like real quick.
So as you are doing that, a steel claw suddenly breaks through the door,
Oh, no.
ripping it open.
Motherfucker.
And there is an individual wearing this strange steel gauntlet on the inside. And he just kind of looks at you confused. He says, You're not the wizard.
Tilt my head and look at him, and I go, "You're not a spider."
He laughs. He says, Well, thanks for getting me out. He just walks
Wait
past
a
you.
second. Hold up.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Grapple him.
He
I
says, "Why
kind of like
is,
go to cut him off and stop in front of him and be like, "I'd like to talk, friend."
He says, You're an 18-year-old girl. You're not even worth me killing. Look, I'm just gonna leave, okay?
Just FYI.
Or go ahead.
Remember, we look like retrievers. Just
Oh, you
FYI.
do look like retrievers. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Sorry, go back to your initial spots and give me
I
initiative rolls.
forgot we do look like retrievers too. Fuck. Emboldening Bond, yeah, the initiative rolls.
Alright,
How long
actually,
does the
This
Was that
son of a
Phoenix?
bitch.
I always forget this freaking spell.
was it?
Go
is
ahead.
it seeming? So it's like 8 hours. Is that right?
Yeah, it's for a while.
16,
Oh
Oh
wow.
god,
Oh,
that
yeah.
motherfucker, really?
Or-
because I extended it.
Alright, so we might have to end here, unfortunately, because we are at time. But we can pick it up next time with the possible fight with him, or whatever you guys do.
Minus. Add your emboldening bond scores now, so we don't forget, because you would go first then.
Go ahead and give me MVP votes.
I already know who I'm voting for. Easy choice this session for me.
You vote for yourself every time, so I don't know why you say that.
They get discounted every time too, and I don't know why.
Alright, with 2 votes, Kudo is the MVP.
Ah, sweet.
split
Thank you,
vote.
guys.
Thank you, buddy. You did that. Polymorph was clutch as fuck. I really appreciated it.
hmm
That was like the fact it disabled the paralyzing. It's not something I had thought about because I was like, "Oh, cool, you can be a tank for a bit." And you're like, "Nah, no paralyze." I was like, "Oh, what a genius move!
What a Chad.
Yep. That's my
What a Chad!"
grab up my sleeve.
Thanks for
This
giving me
dude's
crabs.
humanoid.
Yes, he looks like a human, but he's wearing this strange steel gauntlet. It's almost like, it's larger than the gauntlet should be, and yeah, you just saw him, like, just tear the door open with it. But anyway, I'm gonna take some notes, but, yeah. Thanks for
Sweet.
playing, guys. Hopefully it was
Good
fun.
Thank
game,
you.
guys. That was fun.
Fun session. Super appreciated.
Yeah, really good game. Thanks, Lou.
Nice little
All
exploration.
right, thanks, everybody. Good night.
Yeah,
Good night.
Thanks, Luke.
See y'all next week.
Wonder if anyone actually watches these. Hopefully you find them interesting. All right, goodbye.